Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We're back with a episode 9 of the D&D campaign. How you guys doing today? Hopefully pretty well. I'm actually also, should I just do that? Maybe. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Welcome. How you guys doing today? Yeah, so we're back, continuing on from last week. This is the first time we're continuing on to stream on YouTube. This campaign was previously on Twitch, and I put it to YouTube and just I put it on list for videos or something, but leave them in a playlist if people want to check them out. Just thought like it'd be cool to hang out with people whilst we D&D. Last episode, we got into pretty much the entire episode was a combat with these fish people, and we are basically just finishing up the boss now. Didn't quite finish it last session, which should be good. So I'm gonna unmute, and we're gonna hang out with everybody else.
Render everything?
Yes.
So, but I still lost some snippets of last session. Are we gonna do that we can't cast spells? Or is it gonna, since we don't have the focus, or until we get our spell casting modifiers back?
Yeah, so yeah, basically you cannot cast any spells, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough.
So you'll have to pick up some kind of weapon.
I heard that I've hit a chair against my head.
Yeah.
Very heroic.
Yeah, you have an improvised weapon, and now you're just stuck in that room because you couldn't get out because they were standing in the way. Did you like my impression?
I love the impression. It's funny. Just the confused grog sounds like I can't get out. What?
Yo, how's it going, Swedish?
Why can't he cast spells?
Hope you're doing well.
Don't have my spellcasting modifier.
Yes.
So then I need to have every. I need to have every.
I'm sad you couldn't have made it this week, Swedish.
And so.
I was excited to see you
Oh,
be angry.
Certain amount of ingredients.
Yeah, your arcane focus, yeah.
Yes, and my shield is my my arcane focus.
Arcane.
These loser spellcasters, am I right?
Hey.
Wouldn't be me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this session. Should be a good one.
That way.
I've got a good plan of what we need to do.
Because I'm the DM. I'm okay.
I was more talking about Jackie.
Sorry, what was that? I was talking to chat. What's up? What was that?
Then
Ow! Crazy.
I don't know what happened.
No, since Swedish is not here, I can kill him.
That means down a little bit.
Or Swedish.
He's blaming me for not doing.
Are you
stuff.
guys able to hear them okay and stuff? Is full voice stuff okay?
Uh-huh.
During the last fight of the prologue?
I guarded the Phoenix, so if the Phoenix survived.
Swedish did most of the distracting.
I also don't have a lot of confidence after what Black Wolf said the other day. How that he needs to see us first, otherwise we're going to be in a lot of trouble when we go back. That doesn't fill me with confidence.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep. I think the story of what happened and the story that Black Wolf probably told was not the same. Is what I infer from that.
Away with you!
who knows what happens? I mean, I know, but who knows?
Yeah.
Yo, Swedish, thank you so much, man, for the 41 months.
That was just the reasoning. I told nothing about what happened. I just told that if he
No,
doesn't...
he's just plotting to kill us all.
In a
I
way,
mean, that's
yeah.
nothing new coming from him.
Thank you so much, dude. I really
Oh,
appreciate the 41
Back
months.
up with him,
He
he's
needs to
like,
tank.
see a
Okay.
Phoenix feather fall out of his pocket.
He's got one in his hat.
Yeah.
By the way, I called dibs on Emmerich. You know, I want the fireball.
Yeah, I mean the ship is just a mimic anyway, so you know, let's start set it on fire now.
Where's the carry? Oh, there it is.
Are you sure that the ocean isn't a mimic?
Or if any of this is actually real, you know, is the main thing.
I'm going to get Hammerer to put all the powder barrels in one place and then just blow them all up. Nuke.
You still have to get to shore.
Nah. Nah, we don't.
Down in the water with the fish people.
There's a perfectly good shark to ride, so
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
By the way, I'm joking. You guys can have the Rick or Greek, I don't know.
No thank you, no thank you, you can have him.
Just make sure he survives. I need him as a sacrifice.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
Swedish says that he is always gonna blame you, Panther. Oh, you need the tank.
Oh, so he's lurking in your chat, huh?
He is indeed.
Hang on,
Let's go.
YouTube.
Well, you telling me you weren't already watching? Wow, I'm insulted. Bad mod, banned.
Wow. Because he's watching me, of course, not you.
Oh, of course.
That's why.
Gotta
I
have both
respect
streams
it.
open.
Didn't want to stream snipe. It's,
Thank you for the 1k euros. And I'm joking.
Wow, Opera is so bad web browser.
Oh, so we're getting started soon.
Everyone ready?
Chill out. There we go. Yep. Good to go.
Getting started quick.
Hey.
I've got my butter knife from last episode, so I'm ready.
Okay.
Who is
The
going
deck.
to? Who's going
What?
to be Emmerich? Because Emmerich, who's
Well, I
going to
can't,
play
so-
Emmerich?
Oh yeah, you can do it. Black.
No, I don't want to. I'm already
Yeah, why not?
playing 100 characters. Should I keep playing? Marcellus, do you want to play it?
sure.
Alright. Begin.
If I played
The
Emmerich, I
deck, once a scene of private bravado, is now a battlefield of blood and brine. Your weapon stained with the ichor of countless fish people. As you have fought with a desperate courage, pushing back the tide of aquatic invaders. The air is thick with the stench of salt, fear and death, but the battle is far from over. Atop the main deck, a figure of immense power and ferocity loomed. The fish people, Lord. His scales a darker, more menacing shade of green, surveying the carnage with cold reptilian eyes. He is a figure of pure, unadulterated power, his every movement radiating a primal energy. And underneath him, a monstrous hammerhead shark, its massive form glistening with seawater, its jaws capable of crushing bones served as his mount. Where the gluttural roar, the fish people lord issues a command, his voice a rasping blend of clicks and hisses. The hammerhead shark, obeying its master's will, surges forward, its massive body a living
God, is it gonna kill
battering
Hammerer?
ram. The shark, its eyes locked onto the ship's main mast, accelerated with terrifying feet.
Oh god.
Speed. The moment of impact is a maelstrom of splinting wood and crashes waves as the hammerhead shark rams the mast. I will roll a strength check.
Oh, is it gonna smash it down? Is it gonna?
8 plus his modifiers.
That can't be enough.
Sorry,
I was scared my boy was gonna get taken.
I forgot how that mast is called, but the backside mast.
Aftermast?
No, it has like, I think it's like the simmer mast or something like that.
Stern. The stern?
I had it written down somewhere. Well, either way, the backside mast, the backbone of the ship shudders violently. With a deafening crack, it begins to splinter and fall, its massive form crashing down upon the deck below. Sending splinters of
Sound
wood and
effects.
shards of sailcloth flying in all directions. The ship lurches violently, throwing everyone off balance. I need everyone to make a dex saving throw.
Even people down below.
Not necessarily, since you're not in the fight.
Not 20!
Alright, so
Not my
everyone
boy
that has,
Hammerer.
above a 25 or rolled a nat 20, you guys are still standing. All the rest are knocked prone.
They're getting slapped again.
The world tilted on its axis as the mast plunges into the sea, taking with it a portion of the deck and the rigging. Alright, so the backside mast is gone, and I want everyone to roll a initiative again.
What did we get hit by an earthquake?
Sounds
Oh,
like
the
it.
hammerhead shark rammed the back mast and it broke, and the whole ship shuddered. So
Yeah, I got that, but
Uh,
roll a 25.
18. God, having
Yeah.
+7 initiative is crazy.
let me get my registers.
+7 is so useful. I'm really tempted to get alert as well, because alert's like
My
+2,
table is a mess.
right? +2 can't be surprised. Like, you literally just +9 initiative at level 5. It's just crazy.
Alright.
Yeah, but if I was playing Emmerich, I'd probably just give myself all
also,
the gold,
everyone
you
who's
know. So.
downstairs. You guys can decide if you want to run up because there are no enemies anymore downstairs, or you want to stay downstairs.
Yeah, I think we.
I would like to run up.
Yeah, I
Run upstairs.
think we were like in the process of running up, right
Yeah.
at the end with Nalus.
Then you guys can put yourself.
Or just push the door open and
somewhere here.
through a person over.
So you guys can also roll for initiative then. Okay.
Now it's my
Wait.
go.
I take the time to kill Bamouj on the ground.
Yeah, you got advantage, may as well.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take a while until I get through that HP.
Hey, you got
Cool.
your stuff damage dice, whatever. Rogue stuff.
Sneak attack.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 2d6.
There you go.
Alright. Jacob, what did you roll?
Mine was an 18.
18. Panther?
18.
18. Sam?
Oh, 11.
11. Black Wolf?
Does,
5.
I mean, I guess he doesn't have any dexterity, right? But shouldn't.
Marcellus?
Sorry, 9.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have any dex
What?
for initiative. Panther.
Five.
How many? Okay. Then I need to roll to.
I also rolled for Swedish if that's.
what did you roll?
Emmerich.
He rolled a 16.
Okay. So for this guy.
Oh, nice Swedish. Good. So I just need to take all your stuff before you get here. Perfect.
5,
On it.
6, 18, and then the Lord.
I'll keep your gold for safekeeping. I'll look in your sock or wherever you put it. Can't remember.
Jaggerfish and Panther, you guys can decide who goes first. You both have the same
I can go second.
initiative.
I mean, I'll let the tank go first, surely. You can actually go. You can actually go forward. There's no excuses. Grog can push him forward.
Usually, whoever has the highest
Shoving.
dex modifier, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the
Black
case,
Wolf
then
are
it's.
also the same time, right?
What's that?
Me and Black Wolf are also at the same time, right?
Yes. You guys can also decide when.
Roll a 20 to decide.
I'm down. What do you suggest, Black Wolf?
I don't really mind. It's fine either way.
And you mind if I go first, then I can just charge
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. Go.
Cool.
Okay. So back off. Bottom.
I'll let Panther go first as well, because then I can get advantage, sneak attack and stuff.
Alright. So up first is Nim. You again.
Can we just take a second really quickly before that to realise that Emmerich is once again on the front lines fighting the boss?
By himself.
Yeah, by himself once
Yep.
again.
With everyone's loot, by the way. Don't let him get thrown off the shelf.
Okay. I will walk forward. And I will be attacking the Lord. And
Okay.
where is it?
You're attacking
And
the
I will
Lord
be
or the
using
Hammerhead Shark?
Huh?
You're attacking the Lord or the Shark?
The Lord.
Good.
And
Okay.
I will activate my Divine Favor.
Oh.
Attack this next. Okay. And I will be using a double, my two-hander. That's a negative. That's
I don't think that's gonna
7.
hit.
No.
You get 2 attacks, though, remember?
Yep. And I'm gonna roll again.
Hey, there we
19.
go. Remember to
Yeah,
add
that
your I mean, it's not what it matters, but remember to add your hit DC as well to your attacks.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Then I will roll 1d8. 4
Plus
plus
weapon damage.
2. That's 6. Then where is it? And a D4. Wow, 7 damage.
7 damage.
I mean, I think the main thing is we need to try and kill
Okay.
that hammerhead shark, because that's the one destroying everything.
You hit him, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's hit. Anything else you wanna do?
No. That's it for me.
Alright, then Jackie, Fluffy, your turn.
Cool. When Flavia gets to like the top, and when she comes out of like the underground, she just like will look around, see Bamouj on the floor, Hammerer cowering for his life on 1 HP, and just like sarcastically say, "Well, it looks like you boys have this under control then." And then she will like varnish her. She'll whip out her butter knife and says, "I guess I'll have to do this myself." And she'll just like sprint 5, 10, 20, 25, 50. Yeah, so I'll bonus action to dash. And then I will, sorry, again, I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, I'll go here. I have 25 worth of movement left, and I will make an attack onto the shark.
Alright.
That's 21.
That should hit, I think. Yeah, that hits.
Cool. Oh, but I'd have advantage as well with Nim being there, because I'm flanking right, so I might as well give it another go, just in case I get 20. And then with Elven Accuracy, I get to reroll one of the dice whenever I have advantage. Cool, yeah, so 21 hits. So then I do 1d4, right, for a provisional weapon with a butter knife.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Cool, and then 2d6 for sneak attack. Cool, 10 damage to a shark.
Alright. You slice and dice at the shark. He is wounded, but not Like you could in him. He still seems to have all his strength though.
Cool. As I pull the knife back, I'll kind of shout that to kill the shark is weak. And then I will take my last movement and I will, just like land up here on top so I can oversee the battlefield. And I'll end my go.
Alright. Then it is Gigi's turn. She will most likely move to
I don't know if Sim
the
rolled,
other side here.
rolled for these guys to stay up. I assume he did.
I'll get my stats real quick.
Yeah, let me know if the music's okay as well, if it's too loud. Yeah, so I think the plan is
She
for
will punch
after we kill this
the
thing,
shark.
we need to
Um,
make Bamouj chill out and then go see Scratch and try and figure out what the fuck's going on, because I imagine Scratch knows what's happening.
let's see if she hits. It's not gonna hit. Okay, she punches the shark. The shark doesn't seem to care about punches. Next up is whoever is playing Emmerich.
Okay. Emmerich, seeing as last time you soloed the boss alone, things like hell now, and runs like over here.
And gives me my stuff. And gives
Small
me my
reminder,
stuff.
you have a bag of holding which most likely contains all the weapons of the rest of your party.
Fair enough. So, Emmerich being probably smart enough. Let me see.
It also makes you really angry as well,
He's
so...
not very intelligent.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's a curse bag. You're always angry now.
But you do know...
He's gonna try to grab the weapons from Flavia.
You can do that as an action or bonus action to get them.
As an action, I take it?
Yeah, either action or bonus action. It's
Okay,
whatever.
then, as a bonus action, Emmerich gives the items to the elf that he is in a rivalry with.
You get all your inventory back, Flavia.
Nice. As he passes me my rapier back, I'll be like, I don't need this, and I'll just put it back and just stick with my butter knife. And then I'll pat Emmerich on the head as well.
Emmerich would be like, don't touch me.
You sound just like
Something else?
Look, I guess, like, cast a spell.
Can I just...
He does have the stuff, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's see, what kind of spells does he have? I guess, like, chromatic orb. And then, do, like,
Nice, so I can,
fire spell because,
I can get that
he loves
extra
fire.
money, right? As well, so I can make that 12 money.
Okay.
Get rid of that now that I've got my stuff back.
That is, a 6 plus 3 plus 2 is like, here. 6 plus 3 plus 2 is like 11. Yeah, that would hit the shark.
That's not gonna hit. No.
Yeah, go. Then that's the turn.
Alright. The fire just dissolves when it hits the shark into a.
I'm so sad I'm
hissing
not
smoke.
level 5. I had an
Next
extra
up
dice
is
to do a
Bamouj.
sneak attack.
Oh, okay. One moment, writing that down. God. Bamouj is gonna spend
At least
half
I've got my
his movement
stuff
to
back.
Get up. So I'll go. Now we have a bloody fish on top of a fish on me ship. How does this even make sense? I'll say that as he gets up. And spend 15 movement to wait 5, 10, 10, 15.
Let's get him.
Get over here. Next to him. He'll pat him on the back as he walks by. You're doing well for a prisoner. And he'll make his first attack.
There we go. Fucking
Not
monster.
advantage, I don't think.
Oh, 18. We're rolling good. We've taken all of
18
Queek's lucky
plus-
dice, I think.
So the 24 hit the the shark.
Yes, that hits.
Yeah, I mean, we kill the shark and they can't
I'm
destroy
gonna go
more of
ahead
the
Make
the other
the
mask.
second attack now and just add the dice damage.
Man, I can't wait to get my warlock abilities. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay. Does that hit as well? 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Let's say 20. Whatever I was saying earlier. So that's
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I rolled like a 20 something as well. So, and Panther rolled a natural 20 as well. I feel like we're all rolling pretty insane. Big max roll.
So that will be 19 damage total.
Actually, that was like the most average roll.
And then
Oh, I didn't add my dex modifier to my damage. Forgot about that.
That will be the end of my turn.
Right. And you... I don't know what you did. Did you shoot him? Slice and dice?
I brought my great sword across the big old hammerhead twice, kind of thing. I don't know what
Okay.
it's called.
As you slash and dice at the shark, you seem to be familiar with fighting beasts, sea beasts, and sharks alike, as you find the weak spots and you create 2 big gashes into the shark's underbelly. Blood is spurting out. The shark is still looking healthy, but he's clearly battered. Alright. Next up is CL. Well, who's CL? Oh, Cloud. Okay. So, I'm gonna skip his turn because he's overboard. Next up is the Lord and the shark itself. I'm gonna grab the Lord's papers real quick. There we go. He is going to do...
And that's like the biggest thing as well for me is because I don't get 2 attacks. If I just roll crap on
He's gonna
my
attack with his
first
trident
dice, it's so sad.
against the biggest threat, which would be Captain Bamouj. I'm gonna roll to see if he hits. I think it's gonna 18 plus 7, yeah.
You get to turn off the
Yeah.
cheat mode again.
Yeah. Gonna be 2d6 plus 4. That's 9 points of
Viva la Hammerer!
damage
Viva la Hammerer!
as he stabs you with the trident.
I mean, you get him thrown overboard, but
Then the
maybe I'll be able to plead your case.
shark is going to make a bonus action disengage, and he's going to jump back into the water. Turn around, and he is going to make another attempt at one of the masts. The fish lord bursts up his monstrous hammer shark, lets out another guttural roar. The shark, its eye fixed on the remaining masts, begins to circle the ship. The water churning in its wake, with each pass the ship groans under the strain. The timbers protesting against the relentless assault. The first attack targeted the mizzenmast. Also, it was called the mizzenmast. Okay. The impact was deafening, splintering wood raining down the deck. The mast weakened but still standing leans. The main mast, weakened but still standing, leans precariously to one side. The ship is notably listing, threatening to capsize. Next, the shark aims for the foremast. This time, the impact feels even more brutal. As he jumps to the foremast, I'm gonna roll another strength check. That's gonna hit, yep. The foremast, already weakened by the early attack, snaps with a resounding crack, falling into the sea with a thunderous splash. The ship lurches violently, sending you and the pirates scrambling for stability. Now only the main mast remains. I want everyone to make another dexterity saving throw.
Easy. Shit. That's fine though. 13. That's probably not gonna be enough, right? Oh, yeah, dex saving. Oh no, wait, +7. +7 is mad. So yeah, 16. Still not gonna be enough, right?
Everyone rolled below a 20, false prone.
Did you roll for Ront and Griggy?
Yeah, I still have 12 whip.
Plus.
So what do I call now? Double prone?
Yes.
Do you still know how to go yet again?
Rotom is also prone, but I'll just
Yeah, how's it going, Hans? Cleric? Yeah, we have a cleric. Good old Grog over here.
Additionally, everyone who is at the side of the ship has a chance to fall overboard. I want you guys to roll an athletics save. So that will be Bamouj. That's about it, yeah.
Where did Flavia and Ember go?
It's just the map, I think. I mean, we can just flip
Okay.
ourselves up, but we know where.
Oh, no, that's it. Never mind. My bad.
What did I roll? 16. That's a 22 for athletics.
Alright. With a 22, you remain on the ship, but you're still prone. Okay.
Would I have
Next up-
disadvantage because I'm prone or anything?
Advantage? I don't think so.
Like disadvantage because whatever.
No, that's fine. So,
Get him
next up
overboard.
is Cleek. So the guy that jumped overboard. Just gonna roll for something here. Okay. Yeah, you still don't see him. Next up is Nalos. Is Nalos? This guy. He's gonna stand up. He's gonna ultimate.
What's the range of bow?
And he is going to do.
I have a bow, it's just not here.
Check. He's gonna walk closer to the shark. Bottom is still on him. And he's going to use Shocking Grasp. He's gonna touch the shark.
Novus does like some insane damage.
As lightning springs from his hand and delivers a shock to the creature. What do we need to offer that?
I need to
Make
see what
me
my
start.
bow does, if it has range. I think it does, right?
Let me see. That's going to hit. On hit, target takes 1d8 lightning damage.
Seems like Nolus is
The
the
shark
only
takes another 8 damage.
only capable one here, is Nolus.
Next up is
Yeah, short bow.
Eront.
Range is what? So,
Going
it's,
to get up.
so it says for range of the short bow, it's 80 to 320. So it's 18,
he's going
like
to
in
shoot with
between
his
80
flintlock
normal range, and then
At
320 is
the Lord.
long range, I assume.
And that misses. So he misses a shot. Then it is. Marcel, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Grog
Yeah.
stands up, like slowly as he
Marcellus eating his food.
and then just charges the I probably should charge the other way, but charges the hammerhead fish and roars out a guttural scream like "Rah!" and then starts attack with his improvised
Alright.
weapon.
Yeah, that's what
is,
that was my understanding. But I'll be fine here because it's 80 meters, so 5, 10, 15,
right.
20, 25,
The
30,
shark
35,
that is going to miss.
45, yeah. Says on D&D
Sure.
Roll20 that it's the short bow is 80 to 320, so I should be fine.
Black Wolf, your turn.
Okay. So first I'll get up, so that takes half my
Mhm.
movement, which is 30, I believe. Yes, 30.
The goat is up. Let's go.
So then I'll look around to see what's going on, which I'll probably not understand any of it. Do I need to roll an investigation or anything?
You can roll a perception check.
Hammer and his good perception, I can only imagine.
11, probably. Yeah, it's 11.
So what do you want to do?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on, like, what's going on with the characters and all that.
With an 11, you immediately notice that the ship misses 2 of his main masts. Most of the fish people lay dead around, and you see a big shark with a guy on top of it that is attacking the rest of the crew.
Yeah, I got that. I'm asking what what is being caused by the masts? Like, is there a consequence for the masts falling down? Like, are we?
With an 11, you do notice that the ship lost most of his speed, his sailing speed, and the ship is starting to tilt to one of the, let's say, starboard. Starts to tilt towards starboard, yeah.
So the ship is gonna sink, basically.
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. Then I'm gonna, seeing as he's trying to sink the ship, I'm going to, hold on. So 15 left, right? 15 movement left.
Yes.
Okay, so 5, 10. Perfect. I can move here, right? Like, there's nothing blocking. Yep. 15, and I am going to.
Cool.
I can't roll. I'm clicking the roll and I can't.
Yeah, I think you also cut out, so I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, someone roll for me and add 6 and 3.
It's a 5. It's a 5 good.
So 11. No, wait. And proficiency, right? You added the proficiency?
I just rolled a raw 5. I don't know what your stuff is.
It's 14 then.
Oh, hammer.
That's not gonna hit.
Shit. Okay, so I'll use my extra attack then again. Oh, again.
What are you attacking? The mask or the fish?
Yeah, I'm attacking the mask.
Okay.
I'm attacking the fish.
The Bannerlord card mod isn't out, my guy. Yeah, Bannerlord card mod is not out. It is not released. No bueno. I don't know if you can hear it too well.
What did I roll?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you wanted me. I'll do it again. A 10. No proficiencies added.
19.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, so now strength modifier plus D10. Oh,
Oh, he's actually attacking the fish then. For a second, I did think he was actually attacking the mask. I was a little bit worried.
And strength modifier and quick sim. It's just strength modifier plus my weapon attack, right?
Yes, could be.
I even that fish will go down soon. Oh,
8 damage.
8 damage.
Mhm.
Alright. Goes against the shark, right? Or the lord.
Yeah, the shark.
Okay. The shark looks very wounded at the moment.
I'm gonna scream, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down.
That's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Alright. Then it is Eledhon's turn. Who is on the back of Nalos. Eledhon is going to stab with a knife.
Yo, how's it going, Jonathan? I mean, it varies. It depends, but it's the
stabbing
same
the
as
shark, by the way.
basically any other gaming-related content per 1,000 views.
It's 2 damage.
Nibbles, that is things.
Alright, next up is Nim, your turn.
Yes. Oh god. I will use half my movement to get myself back up. And I will be using
Okay, I think what we do.
Mist Step.
When he hits as well, I might ask him about his smites and stuff, because I feel like he never smites. That's like his whole thing. He's Misty Stepping. How many spell slots does he have left now?
Over here, and
Only one.
yes, I can do an attack. Let's roll with it.
Yeah, Misty Step's a bonus action, pretty sure. For you.
Yeah.
You had advantage. You were flanking.
Oh. So,
Next to those two. 9.
So yeah, it varies a lot.
fucked up again. Well,
I mean,
Damage.
I have no idea. I can't really speak to it because obviously when you're
Oh.
starting a channel, it could be very different. So,
that's my turn.
You have your
but I
second
think if
turn.
you're doing it, you're probably
Well, yeah.
in a.
My turn now. Off.
Yeah, that's not why you should really be starting
Needs
a
to have second turn.
YouTube channel. To be honest.
Okay.
Alright, next up is Flavian.
Cool. I'm gonna as I get up, I'm gonna shake the dust off. Obviously, we're knocked prone. And I guess just stare in awe at the mask as it fell down. Then I'm gonna pull out my short bow. I'm gonna take the last 15 to come over here. I'm gonna. Can I try and hide behind try and just kind of hide behind these banisters, or would it see me through the gaps? I think it's busy.
That will be considered half. What do you call it? A half protection? No, half. Cover, half cover. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to get advantage on a attack roll, basically from being stealthed, being hidden.
I mean, if you use the action hide and then you can shoot.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm using my bonus action to hide.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can always use that action. Just it probably won't always work, you know.
Yeah. I was just making sure to see if this was enough to even do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll stealth then.
Yep.
25.
Well, you're pretty confident you're hidden.
Cool. Then I'm going to ready my action because that's my bonus action. I'm going to ready my action with like my bone drawn. So if the fish tries to like go here or here to hit the last mask, I can unleash an arrow, and then that'll be my go.
All right. Next up is Griggy. She fell down. She's not gonna make all that distance, so she's gonna.
Yeah. Goal is to try and hit it as it's coming in.
She's gonna help Bamouj up.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah.
That's her action. Next up is Emmerich. So that will be Marcellus, I think.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty sure he could use the firebolt from this distance, but to get a better angle, he would get a bit closer.
Yeah.
So behind the mast, and then try to do a firebolt on the shark.
Mm-hmm.
Did we say it was more AC to hit because of there were people in the way, or it was disadvantage? I can't remember what one we went with.
Was disadvantage, and if you roll if you roll a natural 1, then it hits one of your allies or something bad, other bad happens.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
Hammers down
Roll
if you hit a 1.
Oh,
No,
close.
it's not a 1, but it's most likely missing.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
And that's the end of the turn.
Alright, Bamouj, your turn.
As Griggy helps him up, he'll look at him and go, "You're getting a promotion when we're all done here." And then he'll start taking 30 movement because they helped him up. I could have done my math wrong, but I think that's only 5 squares.
I think it was good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
And then
25?
I will take. The real question is if I do all 4 attacks right now at advantage. I think I do. Alright. First attack.
That's gonna be a lot of attacks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll for all the attacks at first. Alright, it's 18 plus 6, 24. Second attack. And 16. Don't think that hits.
That misses.
Okay. Action surge. Action surge. 18 plus.
That's
6.
gonna hit.
Give me a nat 20 in there.
That's actually crazy.
Cheat codes are working down.
Yeah, 14 plus 20 is a dirty 20 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, 3 attacks. So that is. What was it again? 2d6, so. 6.
You're attacking the shark, right?
Yes, the shark.
That shark is so
Okay.
done for. When Cleek comes back up, should I let go of my arrow? So I'm ready to just shoot anything like out here. If it comes out here or here.
25, but I get to reroll the damage dice on that too. I forgot about that last.
So 25 minus 2, 23, and then just roll.
Nice.
4. So
27.
27 plus it's 3 attacks, so that's 9 damage on top of that.
Huge.
For what did I just say? 27. So that would be 36 damage to the shark.
Alright, discard the kill.
Running over across his ship, he'll look over at the mast, knocked down at the front, at the back, and there's only one left in the middle. he'll swear to himself and locks it on, so no one understands it, I doubt. And he'll run over. He'll take his great sword and three mighty cleaves, just slashing back and forth across its fins. And on the last one, it'll chop from straight down across the tail, severing it off at the what would be a hip, I guess. And then he'll look at the fish and just kind of make like a little elephant toot with his trunk at it. And I guess that'll be it.
Alright. Then it is Cloud's turn. I'm gonna skip that. Then it's the Lord's turn. Lord is gonna face you because you just killed his shark.
I'm
And
playing
he
as
is going to,
this character back here, a rogue.
check.
So I'm playing a rogue swashbuckler.
Alright.
This is my character
He is
sheet.
going to use shark telepathy. And I'm going to roll to see if there are any sharks nearby. That's a negative, okay. That fails. And as his other action, he is going to make a multi-attack. So he's gonna bite and claw. Wait, no, bite.
Yeah, we're right towards the end now of this combat. We
He's
fought
gonna
this combat
bite
all last
and use his
episode.
trident twice on you. So the first attack will be
On
the
the
bite.
hill,
On Bamouj.
I will use my protect fighting style, which gives
Oh.
Shogun Lord disadvantage.
Oh yeah. Plot armor.
He's gonna use his trident twice. So 0 for another 20. And another time. And he misses all his attacks. Wow, great.
I'll say he
Next
hits,
up.
but he just can't get through the thick elephant skin. And Bamouj is just gonna you dumb fish.
Next up is Cleek. I'm gonna roll for him again. And I hope I roll well, otherwise it's oh, okay.
R.I.P. Cloud.
Next up is Nalus.
Yeah, it really does, Mark, but it's mainly just because there's so many of us as well. There's 6 of us normally, 7 including the DM. So to balance encounters like that, it does take a while. And then there's NPCs in this combat as well.
Then it is Rond.
But it's fun. It's nice to like. I don't personally mind like multi-time combats. You know, I think it's fine if it takes a couple sessions. You know, to do combats. If you make them more engaging, then I think it's fine.
Damage that's done on this mast.
But yeah, this is my first. This is my first ever D&D campaign.
Gork, your turn.
Okay, Grog is gonna make another attack roll at the...
You know, like with this combat, we were fighting multiple decks, and you know, like as I said, like things are changing. You know, this combat is pretty fresh because there's only the Lord left, but he's trying to destroy the ship. So it's a new thing that we have to deal with as players, rather than just go and kill these.
That's very interesting.
Well, you've got to assert yourself as captain, right, Sim? You've got to show. Got to show yourself as this is a reason why you're captain.
Fellow, and then that's the end.
Alright, Black Wolf, your turn.
I turn to Grog and I say, I could use some healing, you know. I'm just fucking dying over there. My hand.
Bamouj just says arise in a second. All the fish people come up.
I'll attack the Sagway Lord.
I assume you have advantage as well, Black Wolf, considering there's like 2 squares that do not contain someone of us.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's 25.
That hits, yeah.
So again, D10. I forgot to also. I also add my proficiency to the attack rolls. Oh, yeah.
Attack or damage? You don't have proficiency to it.
Strength
I
plus
say later, Mark.
proficiency
Thanks for
plus
stopping by, dude. I always
damage roll.
appreciate it. Having a good people just dropping
I
in.
think-
Have a good rest of
yeah.
your day, dude.
And it's 10. I also have a second attack, and extra attack, and my bonus attack, which I'll use rage,
Mm-hmm.
and then attack again.
Had to bring my fan over. It's so hot in the UK at the moment. Oh no.
I don't think that does a
No.
13 hit.
No.
So
Yeah.
when it comes to,
That's-
can I dual wield? Right, like at the moment I've got my rapier in one hand, which is obviously a one-handed weapon. Can
Then
I hold a
sword
dagger in
strike.
the other hand? I assume I can. It
You will
doesn't.
Once again, stab
I
with
just
his,
use it as like a
cooking
bonus action to attack with it. I assume it doesn't affect my one-handed skill.
knife. Ooh. Oh, okay, that just misses. Okay,
Yeah.
next up is Nim, your turn.
Okay, so activating my divine favor again, and that is with a roll with an advantage, yeah.
Yep.
$50, 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Um,
Okay, so I will do
Currently just have my bone drawn.
the
I was trying to save the ship, Sim, if it came to it. If the fish jumped out to try and destroy the last mask, I have my bow readied.
10, 13 damage. What? Also, plus 1,
I'm very tempted to shoot a butter knife from way over here, you know.
15 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my second attack.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've proven ourselves as combat. Nolus will have very good things to say.
14.
Nim
That
protected
That's not
you,
gonna hit. That
gave him
misses.
disadvantage so he didn't roll a natural 20 against you, so
That's
He
it
li-
for me.
I feel like, you know, we've done
Alright,
before everyone goes on, remove 3 damage from the attack I did. I made a mistake. Remove 3 damage. Or add
Okay,
3.
that's fine. Okay. Flava, your turn.
cool. After like I just had my bone drawn to like make sure no more sharks came for the last mask, I'm just gonna then turn my attention back to the fish lord and just unleash a shot, trying to just whiz past Hammerer's head and of course nail the enemy lord. Advantage because I'm stealthed. Yeah, 25
Yep.
wasn't it? Cool. Okay, and yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna unleash the arrow. That's a nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
Juicy.
So with damage, do I add sneak attack extra dice as well? With a nat 20, with a crit.
Yeah, you get your sneak attack and then you get your extra damage die too.
Yeah, but what I was asking, does the sneak attack, do I get extra dice for the sneak attack as well? So I get the extra dice for the normal damage, and then do I get 2 extra dice for sneak attack? Or not?
I'm not sure.
There we go.
I can look it up if you want.
Yeah, I mean, it would be
Yeah.
very useful to know going forward.
All damage dice are doubles, according to the standard roll. So, yeah.
Cool. So I get so normal. So this is 1d6 as well with the short bow. So it's 2d6 from the short bow attack, and then it's 4d6 because it's normally 2, doubled to 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm just gonna let the shot with like precision, like because I was like the action of like holding the bow allowed me to analyze the ship, and I just like quickly lock on to the fish and unleash the shot, and it kind of almost just zips past Emmerich's face, kind of just like almost blowing the air to his side, and that's 24 plus 3 piercing, so 7. So yeah, 27 damage. Oh wait, is it per attack I get the damage, or just overall? So would it be 6 extra damage because it's 2 attacks? Or
only shoot once, right?
yeah, just
one.
one. Okay, so it's just one thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So it's 27 damage.
Okay. You hit him in the stomach, I guess. the arrow lodges itself deep between his ribs. You see him hurling forward a little bit, struggling to get some air, but he gets himself together and he stands up again. The one who is close to him, you can see that the Lord is very wounded.
I'm just gonna like shout out as he gets back up, "Finish him!" And then that'll be my go.
Alright. Next up is Kiggy. She will run over here and look down how Claude and Klieg are doing. Then it is Emmerich's turn.
Emmerich's just gonna run for a bit more forward. This is Nim and I don't have our stuff yet, right? Did the rest have their stuff?
Yeah. So yeah, Nim doesn't have cock. Yeah, you two are the only ones who don't have your stuff.
Okay. Well, since they're still fighting, Emmerich doesn't want to get too close since he's at 14 HP.
I mean, it helps that I got the crit right, but I mean, there's still less damage than you though with your action shares. How much did you do?
The guy. Is that still with disadvantage from?
The worst thing is as well is because I'm only 4 levels rogue.
You can see between the two.
Because I'm only level 4 rogue as well. That would have been an extra 2 dice as well. Yeah, 36 no crit.
Okay, it's not my day.
Yeah, so that would have been
yeah, that's
2 extra d6 if I was level 5 rogue. Because that's when you get the extra level of sneak attack on odd numbers. So I maybe could have got a little bit. No, I'd have to roll really good to get close. Okay. How well did I roll?
Bamouj, your turn.
Yeah, I definitely rolled above average there as well.
Hearing Flavia yelling to finish the job, Bamouj will kind of look over at her for a second, and then he's gonna finish the job, but he's not doing it for her. You know, that was the
make sure I remark it. I am the captain now.
Good damage.
It's the captain's orders to finish it.
Oh dang! It was on a net 20. Dang. Does a 14 hit? I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Second attack. Come on. Don't throw now. Alright, 17 plus.
Yeah, that hits.
I will use a tripping attack. So he has to make a DC 13.
This dude is getting the crap kicked out of him so much.
Okay.
Like, this dude is just trying to live and he is just getting beaten up.
Plus his strength, right?
Yeah.
That's an 11.
Okay, he falls prone.
God.
Then 6. I can re-roll the 1 and the 2. The D8 is from
Literally, the entire table is just beating up on him.
3 dice. What was that? 6 plus 2, 8 plus 7, 15 plus strength. That would be 18 damage. And he's prone. And that'll end my turn.
Okay, that is damage. Okay. Next up is Clouds. Gonna skip that one. Then it's the Lord's turn. He is going to get back up. And he is going to try shark telepathy again.
Oh no. It was
See.
the last. Oh, thank God.
For fuck's sake. Okay, so there's no sharks nearby.
You need to hide your rolls so you can cheat.
Yeah. He is. I'll just turn on the mod. Yeah, I always roll good mod. He is going to try and push Bamouj. He's gonna try to push you overboard.
Okay.
So that will be a contested throw. Oh.
Yeah, that'll do it.
No, that don't work.
Unless I get a nat 1.
Ah. Alright. Next up is Gleek's turn. Okay, well. After a while, you guys see Cleek flying back up without clouds.
Just give up on him.
I blame Hammerer.
Hey, I didn't do shit.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Alright. Next up is Nalos. He's gonna do Shocking Grasp again. Guess why not? That hits.
Yeah, Nolus is the
That will be
MVP. He did so
1d8
much damage down below.
By the way, does his pet get a turn?
What? His pet?
Rotham.
Does
Yeah,
his pet get a
Rotham's been going.
Yeah, he's stabbing with the.
Did 2
cooking
damage
knife.
last time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
more damage than hammer?
Then it's Ron's turn. I'm gonna skip him because he's busy trying to make the ship not sinkable. Then it's Gork, your turn.
How injured is the Lord looking?
Make a medicine check.
What Nolus is? What class even is he? Like a battle mage
Insta.
type thing?
He's breathing.
He looks completely fine. No damage at all.
Yeah, no. Nolus, that split lightning thing shredded them down deck.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. What class is he?
He's gonna look over at the hammer and doesn't see anything wrong with him as well, so he just continues swinging.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
catch.
great. Or like
Yeah.
yeah, because he's like a melee. He's got like he looks like he's
If
wearing
you
heavy
wanna
armor
try
and
again.
stuff. Maybe like what's
Yeah, no,
the warrior
nothing
spec
over
that
there.
lets you do magic? I can't
Yeah.
remember what it's
So
called.
your turn.
Okay.
Maybe it's something like that.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
No, it doesn't hit.
Oh wait, I had advantage. And you too.
Oh, wait, do we
Yeah,
have
Eldritch
advantage?
Knight.
Yeah, because
Yeah?
we're surrounding him.
Yeah, you can roll again, Marcellus.
Oh, but it's his turn then.
Don't worry, I'm gonna throw. a
Okay.
one. Nothing happened.
Knuckle, you can roll again.
Okay.
Oh, I think SCP was gonna
9,
be
16.
yeah, maybe it was like a
No,
Eldritch.
that
But I
doesn't
feel like he was playing some DLC
So
like
17,
character
makes sense.
though. That was gonna like
Okay,
zip
I use my
around,
second,
like it was gonna like teleport around
I
basically
use my
everywhere,
second
doing
extra
crazy
attack
damage.
to
But yeah, maybe it was Eldritch Knight.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. D10 plus 6. 14. 14 damage.
Describe the cow.
My
I walk
man.
up to him with my hammer and I say, "This is what happens when you mess with the captain," and just smash his head because I'm the captain.
God, still on 1
And then I
HP.
walk up
Blood.
to Bamouj and say, "As you can see, I saved this ship now, Ba."
God, hammer is getting thrown
You
off.
sank the ship now. What?
What?
Don't you
I
remember
say-
when I just knocked you on your ass a moment ago?
I do not. That never happened. I am the captain.
I think there's only one way.
No, I don't think you are, Hammer.
There's only one way
I turned
Hammer is
around
getting
to
out
him.
of this situation, and that's
Saved
being
you
thrown,
all from the fish.
being made to walk the plank.
Who is your captain? Will you follow me, or will you let this useless elephant lead you?
Bamouj gonna ready his greatsword.
I feel like I'm too far away
Do I
to.
need to roll a persuasion?
Can I roll like a
Yeah, you can.
intimidation to counteract it?
Nat 20, nat 20,
Yeah.
nat 20. Oh,
16.
Oh.
Persuasion. 17.
Am I rolling against it or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think he has a negative intimidation, but yeah. Yeah, no, we don't win that one.
Okay. You hear pretty much more than half of the pirates yell in agreement with Hammer. Yeah. What did you do for us? You lured us right into the trap of the fish people. Hey.
If you think of raising your swords against me, you'll be thrown over the edge with them.
I feel like I'm
You will not touch my crew.
Can Flavia shoot her bow at Hammerer?
You can try.
Loyalty arc.
But like non-lethally, like I'm aiming to down him, not kill him.
I mean, yeah, sure.
I mean, he's gonna die.
So a blunt arrowhead, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome down here.
Now
Like-
want to hit someone else.
As you try and shoot your arrow, it whizzes past. It's like it's not even close, and it goes straight through one of the riggings of the metal mast. As the metal mast begins to tilt to the left, I want everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Can Bamouj try to run and grab onto it? Try to hold it up or something?
I'm like as I let loose the arrow as well, I'm just like wincing as I shot it. I'm like, ooh, you know.
Not only have we have a dwarf to trying to kill us, now we have a dark elf to try to kill us as well.
Fuck, that's not good.
As far as,
Yeah, so 11.
oh.
I think you're going
Good.
overboard, Bamouj. Has been
Yeah.
trying to make it happen.
So everyone who rolled below 20 goes prone. Everyone near a ledge has to roll an athletics check, and everyone who rolled a natural 1 goes overboard if you're near the.
Oh.
Yo, how's it going, Crunk?
This is
Welcome.
I'm not gonna go overboard, right? Just need to
I rolled a
Griggy.
I rolled a 21.
Bamouj went overboard.
Elephant
I am the
overboard.
captain. Oh, I turn to Flavia and go, "You saved the crew."
I'm just gonna like salute. I'm just gonna give him like a quick like cheeky salute over here.
I have my second in command.
Yeah, let's go.
So as Bamouj falls overboard, you hear a desperate cry pierced from one of the pirates. Captain overboard!
I turn.
As some of
the
them-
captain is not over. The captain is not overboard. I am the captain.
Well,
Full on mutiny right now.
how much does Bamouj weigh? Let's see if he can even swim or not.
Oh, I think there is a way to
Yeah,
calculate it.
400 pounds or 185 kilos.
Jesus.
How much?
He's 400 pounds, 185 kilos. It's a big elephant.
Elephants can swim though, right? Like,
I'm sure they can.
you've got a trunk for a snorkel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually
submarines.
something they say is that your trunk can be used as a snorkel. So that's in the description of a Loxodon. So I guess he can swim. Just hope there's not any sharks.
Quick did Call of the Sharks and no one was close. Right?
What's that?
But no sharks were close. Right?
Not at that moment, no.
Okay.
The ship's moving.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rob
Yeah,
wants to
honestly.
get back up and wants to search for a rope to throw overboard.
Oh,
Make an investigation check with advantage.
Okay.
Alright.
That's like 18.
You easily find some rope.
Okay. Grog then runs to the edge and looks if he can see Captain Bamouj.
Make a perception
it's a
check.
life raft.
This is gonna be
A perception check. He's a fucking massive
zero.
elephant.
Absolutely 0.
That one. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah, that's 18, I think. No, that's
Okay,
just
with an
7.
8. Okay, with a 17, you see Bamouj, how do you call it, dobbering in the water. He seems to be unconscious at the
Floating,
moment,
kind
and he's floating on top of a piece of wood.
Are we sailing fast away from him?
We have
Not
no masts.
super fast because you only have one mast left. But
Yeah, fair. I mean, I think we want to save him, right? So,
Hammer's gonna die now.
yeah. Sorry, Hammer, but you're fine. I can't see injuries at the moment. Too focused on my symbol that's gone. Then Grog is just gonna tie the rope around himself and give like the other end to Nim and asks him to hold this. And
Okay.
Make
don't let
a-
me-
make a survival check to see how well your knot is.
Ooh, how
Just
I
get
notice-
Cleek to go and tie it.
No, how well your knot in the rope is.
Oh,
so-
my knot.
Just get
Oh.
Cleek to
Yeah.
tie it to
Are you-
Bamouj. Oh my god.
Where were these rolls like earlier? What is this?
Modern day Boy Scout here, god.
yeah.
Okay. And then after he sees a panther has taken the rope and is holding it firm.
Okay.
Will you get me back up, please?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. And then he jumps overboard to get
Oh.
to swim to Sim, to Bamouj.
Make an athletics
Okay.
check.
What the fuck is this?
DC
One of these
30.
rolls is gonna be a 1.
No.
That's athletics, right? So
Yeah.
that's +3, so that's a 10.
Okay, with a 10, you jump overboard. As you land in the cold water, you feel a shock of the coldness of the water as you are hindered in your swimming. Bamouj has moved up over here, and you are currently this distance from him away.
Okay. I would swim closer.
Make an athletics check.
Goodness gracious, what is this? Oh no.
You got
That's
stuck
fine.
underneath the boat.
You are really struggling against the tidal waves. Bamouj is no hearing.
Can I shout
Why
at?
why am I not floating backwards?
Can I shout at Cleek to go to help his captain? I'm gonna be like sitting on this banister with my legs just watching, and I'm just gonna like shout to Cleek and be like, don't you think you should be doing something, my good man?
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, Cleek.
Still a 12. Still a 12.
Lord.
Wait, what?
Rogue power, baby.
12.
Jesus.
Cleek will turn at you, and he clearly looks very exhausted. He says, I would if I could. I cannot carry that amount of kilos in my current state.
I'm gonna say back. Well, I don't expect you to carry him, but at least slow him up, tie a rope to him or something.
He's gonna anchor the ship, man.
He is going to grab a rope, and he's going to try and fly with the rope. But does that fall because he's exhausted?
Where are the shipmates that supported me? Because everyone seems to be trying to save
We're getting him back, Hammerer, so we can execute him to fulfill the you to be the Lord, you know?
Yeah, you got like
Wait a sec.
Rotom on your side, bro.
Grog is not
With
gonna
a
let
6,
someone
he takes
die.
off and falls back on the deck. He's not able to take flight at the moment.
Okay. Grog still wants to keep trying to swim towards Bamouj and save him as the good character he is.
Nat 20, baby.
Come on.
I might just.
Come
Yeah.
on.
I'm very tempted to just use my hero now. Okay, that's acrobatics is again, right?
Yeah. No,
So
athletics is
acrobatics
it.
or athletics.
That's athletics.
Okay, that's
How have you been, Kronk?
+3, so that's
How have you been
11.
recently?
Okay.
How is it only 1 square? How? How?
Amateurs.
Oh, I can't give suggestions because I'm knocked out.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I guess it's that was Grog, so I guess Bamouj moves again, and then I can maybe try and attempt something.
Death saving throw time.
Maybe you can try something.
Yeah, I guess. Can I try and like find? Is there a rope by me that I could try and attach to an arrow or something?
Make an investigation check.
Are you just
Well,
gonna
you shoot
harpoon?
I mean, 17
Ship might
plus
stop if you do
something.
Yeah, you find a rope. Make a survival check to see how well you bind the rope to your arrow. Okay.
That's 13.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say yeah, and then I'm just gonna shoot at Bamouj to try and stop him from moving. Try and harpoon myself an elephant. Aiming for
Make
like
a
a non,
roll.
but aiming for like not
Yeah.
the like a leg or something.
Yeah.
I assume this is like an attack roll, so I'd get like a.
Yes.
So that would be a. I mean, I'm not beating his AC. That's like an 11,
Hits you
12.
in the head instead.
I can opt to let it hit me. I think that's a thing I could do.
Yeah. So if an 11, 7 plus. Yeah. So sorry, 13. 11. Don't know what I'm talking about. 13.
Yeah, you're still 3 off my AC. But
Okay.
I think I can allow it to hit me. If I am unconscious, this is up to the DM. You can allow attacks to hit you.
Yeah, you can allow it, sure.
Okay, I'll allow it to hit me.
Okay. Do I roll damage as well? Because it's, I guess, technically an attack.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, cool. I guess I'm gonna opt to
It is a
not
sneak
use
attack,
sneak
right?
attack. I'm gonna opt to not do sneak attack. I assume I can do that.
Oh, why not?
2 death saves. Here we go.
3 damage.
I'm knocked
mean,
out.
Yeah, you're knocked
Yeah.
out, but you're not like.
You're not
using
dead.
Death saving throws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's a bit more than 3 because I got my proficiency. Yeah, so it's 6 damage. Sorry, total. Cool. So
Now
as
he's dead.
so yeah, as I unleash the shot, like it just like hits into his leg or something, and I'm just like, oh, I've caught myself a big one. And then I shout at the crew to come over and like help me grab it, and then I just like tie it onto the banister or something as they're coming over to give it some extra oomph.
Yeah. Make another survival check to see how well you're buying it over there.
Not very well. That's a 4.
As you are pulling in Bamouj, he gets up to he gets pulled out of the water. I want you to make a perception check, Flavia.
Perception check. For what?
It's 15. 15.
Okay, with a 15, you see him basically. You're pulling him up. You do notice that he lost his pirate hat. It's gone. As you pull him up, the rope unfortunately loosened on the ship, and I'm going to have make a dex save. See if you can grab the rope fast enough. I'm gonna do the same with around a DC 15.
Yeah, I'm at 18.
Okay, you managed to grab the rope. Make a strength check to see if you go overboard with him or not.
Yeah, hell yeah, I don't. I just so as it like flutters, I grab it, and then as I grab it, I like wrap my other arm around it and just like buckle my foot back, and I'm just like, you're gonna owe me for this. You're gonna owe me big. And just like all my strength, almost like ungodly strength, you know, when a mother lifting a car off her newborn child, you know, just yank it.
Alright. Bamouj
Crazy
falls
shit.
on top of the deck.
What about Grog?
Yeah, so I loaded another arrow for Grog.
I mean, you can just swim back on board, making an athletics check.
Damn, I can swim back on board.
Well,
It-
Panther can put him
Can I
up,
swim
surely.
through the sky as well.
He was tied to the ship. He was tied to the ship, so doesn't he have advantage for being able to climb? You know, because he.
Or can Panther help me? Because he has like part of the rope.
He had.
Nice.
he
What's
tied
the
himself
what's it about,
with
Kronk?
a rope,
What's
you
the
know,
new
to stand
campaign?
up, so shouldn't he have
He
advantage?
tied the rope around himself and gave the other end to Nim. So
What's the game system about? Like, what's the
Can
campaign?
you help me by pulling me up?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Make a strength check.
Really, this all came down to Swedish or Marcellus giving me my stuff back. Because if he didn't give me my stuff back, yeah, I'm down to like 16 arrows now, or 15 arrows actually. I shot 2.
With a 5, Nim falls overboard.
Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know, I have this feeling we're dragging the group down.
You know what? This feels like
First
when
in the
we were back in
slums down here.
This feels like when we were back in the slums.
Take me back.
Oh, no.
The kids yearn for the mind.
So with a 14, am I climbing up or is like?
I mean, you were climbing up, but you pulled Nim down, so you're back in the water. Nalos, however, is going to jump into the ocean. He's going to swim up at you. And
Yeah,
he's
he's a
going
fish
to
man.
make a strength check to see if he can swim you back to the ship.
Oh yeah, that's my fish boy.
He's dragging 2 bars.
It's my Poseidon.
He drags you towards the ladder, which is over here.
Yeah,
There's a ladder. Oh, that's good to know.
Yep, you never looked for a ladder, so.
Fair enough.
Quick, check your DMs.
Isn't Nim in full armor, so probably sinking like an ankle?
So actually,
Oh,
I
no,
just
he lost all his armor because all his armor's still in the bag of holding.
Oh,
that
yeah,
bag
right.
of holding's cursed. I wonder if Bamouj's hat is cursed.
The only I have is a ragged
'Cause he
pants and a
doesn't
stupid
have it
staff with my
anymore.
holy symbol. That's the only thing I have.
I'm interested.
I need my holy symbol.
Is out of meta character stuff. I'm wondering if Bamouj's hat is cursed or something. Just if his pirate hat was like cursed, like the bag of holding.
No, it was just a pirate hat.
Oh, okay. Just looking too much into it. I'm doing a Castorot right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Castrop is logical.
With a 3, Nalos does not manage to carry you.
Oh
He-
no!
He is just gonna show you the way. So make an athletics check.
Yo, yeah, no, that sounds cool. Got a health system in place as
Come on,
well.
Paladin.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. I like that a lot.
24.
I've heard a lot of good things about like
With 24, you
Pathfinder
managed
as
to
well.
swim to the ladder as
When
well.
it comes to a lot more of
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
Climb up from here.
survival
Okay,
stuff,
okay.
weight backpack stuff.
I'm never gonna do
Because a lot of that stuff we're not really doing too much about.
Brooke is gonna go to Emmerich to get.
I also
stuff
heard it
back.
can get quite tedious as
same.
well. Pathfinder had a good system for it. But yeah, I mean, definitely for whenever we do another campaign, I'd love to do a bit more like,
knocked out.
bit more
on the deck.
hardcore, a bit more because I feel like we do the rules quite loosely. I think. A
As
lot of
all
the
this
time.
happened, you guys noticed that the sun is coming up. You guys have been fighting for the whole night.
Okay.
Uh,
What you guys want to
It's
do?
not looking so good.
Well,
Uh.
I don't know what hell we're
Do a
supposed to do.
meeting. So they.
oh no.
Flavia, come over.
okay. Yep, just come over.
Group meeting.
So, what is our opinion about the change of captains?
I think our first priority should be to stay out of ship politics, but we need to speak to Scratch. I don't know what's going on. We haven't actually spoken about it yet, but Bamouj isn't Bamouj.
That is definitely like that. Is it, do we want to heal at a certain time? Because I could heal Bamouj and Hammer, but I don't think that it could give us favor around the crew, but also if they attack us and try to force us back into the brig, it It's not nice to have healthy enemies to go up against.
I agree. I think they have a Medicon Bear ship here, if I'm not mistaken. Ront, I think his name is. I say let them take care of their ship, and I think we find Scratch and try to get some information out of him.
Sounds good. Yes. And then Greg is just gonna heal Nim and Emmerich with like cure wounds. And spend 2 level 1 spell slots on that.
How
That's
much
like
HP is that?
One second, I gotta. It's like definitely 1d8. And
Didn't
then
take a single
plus
hit as well that combat, which was nice.
Some life cleric. It's like the level plus 2, so that's at least 3, and then it's gonna roll once for both. Okay, I probably shouldn't. Okay, that's
Nice.
Equal to 2d8.
It's like
You actually do 4d10 and necrotic damage.
4 HP.
Basically, just trying to make the players work together more and make more healing more of an impact. Yeah, nice.
Okay, that was.
Yeah, I mean, I really loved your hex, your
Well,
warlock
I could use
thing
my
that you sent me. That was
Eledhon
really cool. I'll definitely have to try and use it for a one shot.
and heal all
That's awesome.
to full HP.
You could.
So I will be using 10 left lay of hands on me.
What? Sorry, you can use lay hands? What is that
Yeah.
exactly?
Lay of hands.
Paladin.
I can touch you, and I can heal
Yo.
you.
Whoa. You can do what to him?
You can lay his hands on him.
Exactly.
So that's 10. Then I will also touch Emmerich. What, 18?
Sounds like a really cool system, mate.
10. The 8. To 33 HP with my remaining touch. With 50.
To yourself or to like Emmerich?
I'm touching Emmerich.
Oh, you're touching Emmerich. Ooh.
So
Yeah,
the
that would-
15 size 20, the 33. No wait.
He only
Fine.
needs 18 HP.
Yeah, I have 15 left. So it's not
Okay,
max
so you-
out.
So you're giving him.
The Divinity Original Sins 2 soundtrack is so good.
Then Rob will ask like, do you know where Scratch is right now?
What's Hammer and Bamouj? Is Bamouj still knocked out, or he woke up, right? That's the arrow.
Ront is working on Bamouj right now.
What's Hammer doing?
I have no clue. I have no idea how to get out of this.
And like, how is the what's like the rest? What's like Nolus and Griggy and like Click? Like, what the rest of the crew doing?
Yeah,
They're trying to repair the ship right now.
Okay.
yeah. I'm thinking how to get out of this because you said have the crew turned against Bamouj. I have no idea what to do with it.
He's asleep. You got you got
Should take
advantage.
this time.
I don't know what to do. Sorry, does anyone have a suggestion on what they want to do?
I want to go to sleep.
Bro, it's just come daytime.
I suggest that 2 of us are gonna search for Scratch and try to get some information out of him, and then the others can, other 2 can help repair the boat, so we're not stranded here for any other merfolk.
Wise, Grog. That sounds very reasonable, and it sounds like you just volunteered to help prepare the ship. Work seems a little.
I have mending, so I will use my big muscles to.
Well, they will go and search for the scratch.
Yeah, can I go over to Hammerer and talk to him? I'm gonna punch him on his shoulder, like, playfully, and be like, Hammerer, my good man. What a hell of a fight. That swing against the fish. Oh, that was beautiful.
We need to go get your feathers. You said that you had your feathers stolen from you. We need to go to the captain's quarters and get your feathers back.
Oh, that sounds like a good thing. But first, my good man, and I'm gonna pull out one of the feathers that I collected from the Nightshade, and I'm gonna present it to Hammerer as a gift for his killing the monster. And I'm gonna say, but first, my good man, you've earned this. A feather for one of the most ferocious animals that I have ever come into contact with. And I hand it to him.
Nightshade Jack.
You're giving me one of your feathers, but you don't have any other.
You deserve it, my good man, for that epic show of brawn, of strength.
I walk up to
Oh, no.
Bamouj and say, take this traitor down to the brig. Well, I'm the traitor, but whatever.
Does anyone
Someone's
Wait
gonna
a
stab
second.
him. Well, to Flavia, because she's the only one close to me.
I'm gonna act like I didn't hear it, you know. I'm gonna be like behind this mask and just wait to see what pans out with fucking Bronton and Cleek. Using my roguish ways to like stay in the shadow of the broken mask.
Just stab. Stab, you can end this.
What do Cleek and what do the other crew do when Hammerer gives that command?
Well, Rond is still looking at Bamouj. Cleek is going to fly up. He's going to snatch Hammer. Make a strength throw. Hammer.
Yeah, pretty well. Hammerer killed.
Do I need to add proficiency or just strength?
Hammerer killed the beast.
You can have proficiency.
Bamouj fell overboard. I saved
Bamouj
Bamouj by shooting an arrow into his
Yeah,
leg.
18.
Rolled a nat 20 to bring him up. And I'm just trying to play both
grabs
sides.
you up since you're a small bird, and he flies you up. And
Okay,
tosses
but-
you overboard. Come with the traitor! He throws you overboard.
That was 15.
Oh, shit.
Well, yeah, Flavia saying that is just gonna, I guess. I don't want to abandon Hammerer, but it's so stupid to try and save him. Yeah, Flavia's ruthless, so like she sees that happening, and you know, feels like, you know, almost Hammerer has run his course, I guess. I don't try to do anything with like the rest of the crew all looking around and I feel like I don't want to try and save
okay,
him.
As that happens, you notice that Bamouj is coming by. I want everyone to make everyone who is within vision. Yeah, so you three to make a perception check.
Yeah, gross. 12. All right, 12.
That is.
Right,
Uh,
yeah.
14, sorry.
Well, with a 14, you you notice. Hang on. You notice something unusual about the captain. He seems to be shimmering with a faint ethereal glow, as if he were not entirely solid. And more significantly, his signature captain's hat, the symbol of his authority, was nowhere to be seen. As he comes by. Yeah, it's up to you, Sim, what you want to say.
Can I do a perception check and look around? Like, or do I see everything going on?
Is it actually Bamouj now? I
yeah,
think.
I mean, you see everything. You see the destroyed ship. You see your allies standing around. You see everything. Yeah.
And so it's actually Bamouj now.
Oh, he's gonna be like breathing heavily and kind of look around for a second and. Thank you. He's not gonna really know what to say right now, but you guys can definitely notice that there's not a pirate accent. And he's gonna kind of lean up against the side, keeping an eye on everyone. A little bit confused. Okay.
Flavia's gonna like seeing it. She's gonna kind of come out of the mask and it's like walk up and be like, Bamouj, is that you?
Flavia, yeah, it's me. I
think you've got some explaining to do, my good man.
Explaining what? He's looking around. You can see in his eyes, he looks confused by everything going on around him.
Seeing like that, can I troll? I mean, I guess not really magical though, am I? I was gonna say like try and roll perception on like the other two crew to see if there's any like items that they have, but I guess it's not really my character's thing. Like I wouldn't be able to detect magic or anything, so I guess that wouldn't really work.
I mean, detect magic is a specific spell, so.
Yeah, I just like almost like with sense. Yeah, but it's just not my character. It's like a mage to do it or something. I guess I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna like help up Bamouj because I assume he's still being tended to.
He'll take your hand, but knowing how heavy he is, he's gonna prop himself up most of the way.
I guess I'm gonna to also turn to Runt and ask what's going on. Like, did like Runt and Cleek notice the change and react to the change in Bamouj's voice at all?
Make a insight check.
7?
With a 7, they seem to not react that weirdly to it.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna like question. Gonna like question them and be like, what's the meaning of this? What's happening? And I'd like and point out that Bamouj just like changed his. I'd like with your captain.
I mean, he fell overboard and he's back now. So
what? Do I notice the like weird ethereal glow around myself?
Yeah, we should probably also look at that.
Okay. Bamouj kind of looked down at himself. You can see the ethereal glow is kind of thicker around his face a little bit. The trunk especially seems a little bit more see-through-ish because of the glow. But he doesn't. He's confused.
Can I point?
A little worried.
Can I point to Grog and ask him to do some medicine stuff? You know, but like, Grog, I think Bamouj needs you.
Well, Ron says, well, I've never seen whatever this weird glow is, but I assume it will pass.
Yes, it will. He's gonna make that up on the fly. Hoping they believe him.
Do I know anything about this as a magic casting? Because
Make an arcana
Do you
check.
think you're gonna make it Swedish for the rest of the session?
Uh-huh. Oh, hi. That's a dirty one.
Oh, one. Okay. No, you don't really recall anything.
It looks shiny. Can't really say anything else about it.
Just what I expected. Bamouj, my good man, I think we need to have a conversation in your quarters. If you'd be so
my
kind.
Order.
Yes, this
Right,
way.
yeah.
No, like I point
Right.
to the quarters.
Yeah, he'll follow you. DM, could I ask them for like a perception check or something? If they saw something?
Yeah.
Could you roll a perception check for me, Flavia? DC's not too high, I don't think.
So 7 plus. What am I doing? Perception.
Yeah,
So it's 11.
or insight.
Or yeah, insight's the same. +4/+4. 11.
And what was it? 11?
Yeah.
He's gonna follow you. He'll look around at everyone else that he knows, though, as he's following, though, like glancing around, watching.
Is Grog coming as well?
Yes. I'll look
Okay.
at his wounds.
As you guys approach the captain's cabin, you hear a deafening slam as the door of the captain's quarters burst open. Out rolls a vaguely familiar figure, Oaken, a blue-skinned Goliath with pupil-less eyes. It's the first mate. Her hands are bound tightly behind her back, a gag muffling her angry grunts. Let me get her. Where is she? Here.
Greek's favorite character.
So she rolls out, gagged, and bounded.
Scratch been doing his business, eh?
As you. Yeah, what are you guys gonna do?
She's gagged, right? So Grok
Yeah.
is like surprised and like, oh, and then removes the gag. What happened to you, dear lass?
Okay. With a roar that could rival the fish people's lord, Oaken yelled, "Scratch! Escaped! He took the map of the flaming sword!" Her eyes blazed with fear and frustration. A quick glance inside, you guys can see inside of the captain's quarters, reveals the source of her rage. A chair sat overturned near the back wall, its restraints loosened, the place where Scratch had been held captive. The window at the back of the room was wide open, offering a clear view of the turbulent sea. And there, a chilling confirmation of Oaken's words. The ship's only lifeboat was gone. Scratch, using the chaos of the battle as cover, has made it off with a precious map, leaving only the shattered remains of the ship and the fury of his first mate in its wake.
Oh, no. Did you see where it was going?
Well, of course, he went the other way.
So, the other way that we're sailing, right?
Yes.
Click.
Well, at least for a little bit, since the ship is faster than a rowboat.
Click, could you be a dear and fly up and see if you can find our missing robot?
Click looks super exhausted. He says, I cannot. I've done too much today. I might fall down from the skies and drown myself if I do that.
Flavia, what can your elf eyes see?
I'm gonna go to the back and squint, and I'm gonna stare out and try and pinpoint the ship.
Make a perception check.
22.
With a 22, you are looking at the horizon, and you swear you see like a little dot in a far distance on the horizon, like a super little dot, so very far away.
Yeah, I guess I'll come back and I'll inform and I'll give them the direction. I'll be like, seems like he's going whatever direction it is, northwest or whatever, off into the horizon. And then can I question and be like, so we are only acquaintances with Scratch and didn't get off on the greatest of terms. What is Scratch to you guys? You seem to not particularly like him very much. I can start to see why.
Wow. Scratch was our previous first mate of the ship. He was a very good pirate. He helped us with a lot. We got a lot of loot and artifacts when he was on board with us. But one day he decided that we weren't good enough and he wanted a certain artifact. He left us stranded on one of the beaches with the elves and made it off with an artifact that we had just reaped from one of the islands.
What was this artifact that he wanted so badly he was willing to betray his crew?
Make a persuasion check.
It's 25.
Well, since you can't really rat on us, since you're on the ship, what we were after, we got. Let me quickly get my item list. Items. We got. Did I not do it? Really print this? Just 1 second, I'm falling to all my favorites. There we go.
Scratches.
We just made off with a very powerful crown. They call it the Crown of Madness. We recently got the artifact, and just little do you know, a few days later, he stranded us on a beach and took it.
Well, that's not very nice. Bamouj will say.
Of course not. He betrayed you. He betrayed us all.
Right, of course. Can I look down at myself? Is the glow or anything changing at all?
It is diminishing. You're starting to look a little bit more solid.
Won't react in any way.
Alright. Flavia, you feel a strange pull, almost imperceptible at first. Your perceptive drow eyes, accustomed to the subtleties of shadow and light, falls upon a piece of metal lying amidst the debris on the floor. As you focus, a low guttural murmuring, a language older than time, scraped against your ears. Yet the words remain frustratingly untranslatable. You can't understand it. I don't know how to speak that way. Before you could react, a wave of disorientation washes over you. One moment you stood amidst the aftermath of the battle, the next you find yourself inexplicably in the center of the captain's cabin. The piece of metal clutches tightly in your hand. Your fingers, slick with blood, trace the contours of the metal. A jagged cut, a testament to your involuntary transport, gaped on your palm. The crimson liquid flowing freely, seemingly drawn towards the metal.
It's happening.
As you look down in your hands, you realize that you're holding a hilt. It's a broken remnant of once a magnificent sword. As your blood seeps into the metal, a dark energy surges through you, invigorating, terrifying, The hilt pulses with an inner light, a dark, fiery energy flaring from the point where the blade had been broken. For a heart-stopping moment, the broken sword reformed, a shadowy obsidian blade of immense power materializing before you, before vanishing as quickly as it appeared. The dark murmuring ceased, replaced by chilling silence. You feel the weight of a terrible power settle upon you.
Am I just alone in this room by myself? Like, just kind of, I was out there with everybody, and then now I'm inside the room and the doors are closed. I'm just gonna like fall to my knee and just kind of fall to my knees and just like almost just be like hyperventilating, almost just trying to make sense of what just happened.
So the rest just saw you suddenly walking into the cabin and taking a nip. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna follow after if I can. What's going on?
I guess I'm just gonna. I guess I'm just gonna just not like let on that anything happened. I guess I'm just gonna be on my knees, just breathing, just going, and then like as Bamouj comes in and does that, I'm gonna like almost just like jump, and it's gonna like make me kind of just like almost snap back into reality of what's going. I'm just gonna be like, oh, I just fell, my good man. I'm fine. I'm gonna push myself up. And so do I have the blade, or is the entire blade vanished, or is it just, do I still have the hilt?
So basically, you picked up a hilt of a sword. So basically, the sword section has been broken off, so you just have a hilt.
And I like it's just like a normal sword now. It's nothing else is happening, or
no, it materializes the sword portion for like a few seconds, and then it vanished again.
Yeah, and now it's
so you're just holding a hilt.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna attach it to my belt on the other side, because obviously I have my normal rapier. I guess I'm just gonna like internally think like this feels. I don't really remember what happened. Like I just was there and then I wasn't. And I'm just trying to like make this into a like trying to remember the events of what just happened. You know, picture it back together. But as they come in, I'm just gonna stand up and just keep the sword and just be like, look at this pile of junk I found. I think I might keep it. Just I guess attach it to my belt.
Right.
Sure you're okay?
Yes, my good man. It was the simple waves. I haven't quite found my my sea legs in the Drow Tower. We don't have a lot of sea.
Right.
But I seem to have cut my hands. Is there something you could do? Could you bandage this up, Grog?
Okay.
I'll hold out my hand and does Grog like notice like is the wound like it's just a normal wound and stuff?
Yeah, it's a normal wound. Make a medicine check, Grog.
Okay. That is
Big. 14.
14.
With a 14, you see it's a normal wound. It's a pretty clean cut. You do see that the skin tone has the Flava skin tone has lightened a little bit, pointing towards a lot of loss of blood.
You will die, but take it easy.
Oh, this is but a scratch, my good man, for someone as strong as I.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye.
I guess as well, now that it's just us three in here as well, I guess it's time to see if we can get some answers. Is she in here with us as well? I think she is, right?
Yeah, she is.
She came in as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start untie her because whatever. Must be very comfortable with sitting there being tied up. So Grog starts untying her and just afterwards okay, gets her up and then
Yeah, I think I just made a contract. I think I just made a contract with someone or something.
Yes, I will do that. Captain, you take care of these two fragrants. As she,
Yeah, I will.
As she says that, Flavia's gonna mention, it's like, my good man, we were out there. I decapitated how many fish with this simple butter knife whilst you were tied up in here? I think we earned a little bit more respect from that, my friend.
I am not a man, I am a woman, thank you very much.
Oh my good man, that's it simply shows the eloquence of pirates.
She unsheaths her axe, her great axe. Can you say that again?
Don't do anything.
Grog just steps into her face and is like, what do you want to do about it?
I'm gonna like peek over Grog's shoulder as well. Like I'm just like a little playful schoolgirl and just being like, oh, you're very strong now. Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Weak. I'm gonna try to like look away from them for a second, to like hide my face and whisper some stuff under my breath.
Oh my god, what the fuck is
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy real quick and make it sound like there's a big bang down on the deck somewhere.
What the fuck is Bamouj? Is Bamouj his patron or?
Alright. A big bang resounds from beneath the deck. And pretty much all the pirates are rushing downstairs. We have a hole! Water is coming in! And they're... Oh.
I didn't want to like do too much
Not
with it
going
because I don't really
downstairs.
remember anything. Like it was them and it wasn't. So
Well, that's convenient. Bamouj will say, and go find a chair to go sit down in, if there's one.
Yeah, there's a captain's chair. And the turned over chair where Scotch was sitting on.
I'll go sit in the captain's chair.
so yeah, Flavia's gonna go up and like I assume there's like a table in front of his chair. Put my hands on the table and I'll be like, so Bamouj, I think we're owed an explanation. What is this? 1 minute we were fighting the Nightshade, the next minute we're on a captain ship.
I was taken through the portal, and he's kind of caught up on his words. You can see him kind of hesitating a little bit. There may be some things I'm not telling you. He's gonna scratch his head and look down. How bad is the kind of the glow right now?
It's almost fully gone.
Okay. But it's nothing to worry about. I don't know what's going on with the boat, my friend.
Flavia's gonna like slam her fist on the table and like demand something. Is like, you've got to do better than that, my good man Bamouj. After what you've put us through on this ship.
I didn't put you through anything.
Then who
I don't know
did?
what you're talking. He's gonna take like a deep breath. Shit. He'll mumble. His voice is completely different. Well, gig's up, isn't it? and you can see his body rapidly turning a dark, shiny Icarus black
Oh my.
that consumes him from his head to his toe. His trunk rapidly shrinks up into his face. His tusks seem to dissolve away in the wind from our shattered window behind him. It slowly, he shrinks down into a more humanoid form, except as the ichor sort of dissolves back into his skin is now white, pale as snow, with eyes that are bright white, staring right at you, Flavia, and a face that is almost lacking in features. My friend, I really did not think it would go this far. Still say, you I don't know what would you guys know about changelings?
Yeah, can we roll to know, like, would any of us?
Yeah, make a history check.
All of us?
Yeah, everyone who's near, yeah.
Plus almost a 20.
Swedish. We need Swedish.
Swedish.
Oh my god. Swedish has a 0. I have a +2, so I'm on a 7. What did you get, Marcellus?
Guessed it was not high enough.
But you've only got a +1 as well, yeah. So I guess
Yeah.
7's our highest.
You guys have vaguely heard about changelings, but you've never really seen it or read about it specifically. So yeah,
Changelings.
very limited information. You know the name changeling, but that's about.
I'm gonna like push back off the table like in shock, just like speechless, and just I'm gonna put my hand, like, instead of going for my actual rapier, my hand's gonna just automatically drift to the hilt of the sword that's also on my other side of my belt, like instinctively, and just be like, what is this abomination?
My face is gonna rapidly transform to be identical to Flavia's. And I'll look right at her. I'll go, "You wouldn't really want to hurt yourself, would you?" And try to like mimic her voice while reclining back, putting hands behind the head. There's much I haven't told you. There's no reason to worry. And the face will transform back into white. I am the Bamouj, you know. I was there. The Nightshade, all of that nonsense. I was there. Trust me. Trust. And I'll kind of gesture his hands wide. Obviously, a little hard to trust someone like that.
We're gonna need a bit more than that, my good man.
What do you mean? What can I tell you? We were there on the carriage ride. There we went to the Goblin Dragon Inn. Goblin Inn, my apologies. There were some fires some of our friends started. There's no reason to worry. I am the Bamouj you know. Why would I hurt you?
And why would you make this, why would you disguise yourself? Why would we change?
It's fun! It's so much fun! You know how fun it was being that elephant, that big dullard. I didn't have to think for nearly as much as I normally do. He's gonna kind of sit up a little bit more. If you are worried, I do understand, but you do have to believe me, I was there all along.
How did we meet?
How did we meet? On the carriage ride. I was chipping away at some dirty rocks or something, I don't remember. And then Grog, yes, you in particular, You're at your camp. I remember that. Of course.
Can I roll like an insight to see if I can like tell that he's lying or anything? Like, obviously,
Sure.
in the noble
roll
courts of the Droughtlands, being nobility, try and lies of court. What would it be like? Perception, insight?
And that's inside.
Do I need to roll deception or persuasion against him?
Depends if you wanna be sincere, then you don't have to. If you're lying, you roll persuasion.
Well, I'm being.
I mean, I cannot say with a 17 with insight, she can tell if you're lying or
Oh,
not.
it's 21 total.
I'm being
okay.
serious. I was
Yes.
there all along.
He's not lying.
And wait, I feel like I've already asked why. You just said because it was funny. And I'll ask again, my good man, why? Why the need to change yourself, to disguise yourself? If that was you all along, why deceive us? And I want an honest
my
answer. An honest answer, and I like really grip the hilt.
Well, if you wanted to intimidate me, you certainly have. He'll be smiling while saying that. That's definitely a lie. But, my friend, my kind are not the most liked, let's say. How would the city guards have reacted if I walk in? They're gonna think I'm a thief, a liar, deceiver. I'm none of these. Well, most of the time. But, well, unless it's funny or it does not matter. Don't worry about it. But, my friend, don't worry about it. Don't worry. I wouldn't do anything to harm any of you. Our friend Castriot, they need help. The chicken, yes, of course. He's gonna try to swap the subject.
Well, I guess as the man who has all the answers, what is the plan now? The ship is in tatters, Scratch got away. And anyway, what is Scratch to you? How does Scratch... Does Scratch know you? Does he know this elephant?
He certainly sounds like he knows the elephant. I don't know him. I was just in a harbor town once, saw this elephant. I thought he was quite fascinating looking. So I adopted the appearance. I have no clue who he really is. I just heard his name. I don't know who Scratch is. Let's be real. He's gonna slowly kind of stand up. But there's no reason to harm me. We're all friends here, aren't we?
That's yet to be seen.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I would very much like to be all of your friends. I'm very friendly. Believe me.
Well, so...
Why did you lock us up?
Why did I lock you up? I locked you up. I don't remember that. I wasn't there. If there's something, I've never been on this boat in my life. Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
So,
Make an insight check.
Oh,
20. Damn.
He's speaking the truth.
Speaking the truth.
He's never been on this boat.
So, how did you come here then, all of a sudden? What happened to the other
Right.
Bamouj?
Right. Great question.
perfect accent, though.
Bit of a blur. Let's be real. But lots of colors. It was hard to see. My friend.
Right, see you there, Kron.
remember
Thank
that
you so much
big
for hanging out,
brilliant
dude.
Fellow, right? Right. When they came and took me very aggressively, my ankle still hurts a little bit from where they grabbed me. I'm going to tell you that. But I saw some things. There was this big tornado of color, magic. I don't know. I did get shocked by lightning. It hurt quite a bit. Hit some rocks, some things. I don't remember that well. I did go unconscious. They did beat me through a portal. And then I woke up here on the boat.
Can I make an insight check to see if that's also the truth, or is it still?
Yeah, sure, make an insight check.
That is insight +4, so that's an 18.
You're pretty sure he's speaking the truth.
Watch the 0.5 when it comes out. My friend. Now, I'm not in the greatest of shape. He's gonna point down to himself. He's looking pretty wounded, so he's putting on a strong face right now. Clearly, whatever battle he had endured was very damaging. He's got some like electrical scars down his arm from the lightning, shocking him and stuff.
Gonna like nudge Grog and I go, I guess that is our Bamouj. Just like not really believing it, and that kind of. I ask Grog, do you think you should heal him? Is that a wise move?
I don't know. We're still in looks like an enemy ship with crew members that could be hostile, and
Yes,
someone
great
who
point.
has not really been honest with us. And
No,
who
I.
has been enchanted apparently or something.
You just said something very intelligent, my dear friend Grog. I am your only solution to getting out of here without any conflict. I can be the elephant again, ah, dear Bamouj, what a fellow. And then I tell them, take us to shore, and we leave. If not, we have to fight all of them and seize control of the ship. I don't know about you, but I don't really want to do that. That sounds like it would hurt quite a bit.
So just to be sure, you don't know any of the crew members here?
No, not at all. I've never met any of these criminals in my life.
I'll take your word for it. And then I'll use my... I'm just gonna check which spells I have again. But just continue and I'll just heal you.
I'm going to use Smite.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know what my channel divinity, how much it heals again.
checking my hit points on the other character. You're not even going to ask me my name. Come on now, my friends. He's gonna like slap his hands on the table a little bit, being dramatic, but he'll just be smiling at you.
Like a name.
Call you Bamouj.
Bamouj. No, of course, I'm no animal. My name. You're gonna see him like stand a little bit taller. He's gonna like grow some like dark, thick black hair that goes slicked back down to his about neck. His jawline's gonna become a little bit more chiseled. He's gonna be a whole lot better looking, a little bit taller, broader. My dear friends, I am not Bujo. I am your savior, your friend, and I am also Bamouj. The voice will very dramatically swap back. 25. Thank you, my dear friend.
I believe you're still a good person at heart. Also
Yes,
because he's
I
not
am.
a very insightful character, but yes.
Yeah, I'm swapping over.
Flavia's gonna like laugh as she puts her hand on Grog's shoulder and just like, like, yeah. So Bamouj, what is the plan then? Seems like you got us into this mess.
Well, my friend, great question. I do have an answer for you. He'll be very dramatic with his hand motions. This is he's a very dramatic person. My friend, I'm going to be the elephant again. We're going to act like nothing weird is happening. I'm going to tell this crew. I'm the captain, you said, right?
Correct.
Yes, great. I will tell them, take us to shore, take down these disgusting criminal banners, I don't know. And then we will get off the boat. We'll go try to find our dear Castriot. Sounds like a great plan to me.
Sounds like the only one we have,
Agreed.
which makes it the best plan we have.
I have been told I am the best, so I do agree with you. I'm going to use my second wind real quick. Okay. Just gonna heal even more right in front of him. Another, that's 6? Yeah, 6. Plus con. I have a lot of my stuff off screen if you guys are confused. Well, let me, and then he's gonna slowly start transforming back into Bamouj.
Whilst this is happening, I guess Lavia's gonna go over and she's gonna sit in the captain's chair and just just put her legs up on the table and cross them. Just as this is happening.
Go ahead.
So, Bamouj, if you're...
Yes.
What else haven't you told us? Are you even a real monk?
My friend. Of course I am. Hold on, I'm just gonna chaos this a little bit. Okay. Bamouj's left arm is gonna like extend out towards like an emptier part of the room. He's gonna it's gonna rapidly shrink again down to like the normal form. So he's got one really big elephant arm and one normal human arm. It looks really weird. And then there's gonna be sort of scales that flick up all down his arm, down to his fingertips, which grow sharp for a moment. He's gonna whisper something. I doubt either of you speak Draconic, but there's gonna be like a swirling sort of pink and green light on the empty ground, and a little drake will crawl out of the light and look around at all of you. It's fairly small looking. No wings, it's almost worm-like.
Son of a bitch! So that wasn't for another campaign then, was it?
You just now realized, nice, that's actually funny.
God, he made me get him a picture for his character saying it was for another campaign he was doing.
Yep.
A long time ago.
It's so funny. I knew all of this shit behind screens.
It's so fun.
Well done, Sim. Well done.
Thank you. It's been very difficult to lie to everyone.
I'm just glad that we get British Sim back, to be honest.
Yeah, not
It
as
is
high as
fun, yeah.
charisma. Don't worry. But,
Emric knows Draconic spoken, so
oh, he does.
Oh,
Oh.
That.
what did you
makes
say?
things interesting.
what did you say?
You probably didn't say anything.
What he said was, "Mother, it is time. Send him to
Oh,
me
shit.
now."
Hmm?
And that's what he said in Draconic. And the drake that crawls out, it's very lithe. It's we had a long tail that curls up behind it into like a sharp point. It's almost there's almost like an amphibious look to it. The way its scales kind of shine in
Yes,
the dim
like this.
light of the of the captain's quarters. Really, the big.
This is
hole
what
in the
he
wall
made me
being
get him. I think this is one he picked.
Main source of light. It
Mhm.
kind of looks around, these big
Or maybe it's like
yellow
this.
eyes with narrow slits at the center, and it looks
This
around
one?
at everyone, then up at Noct, and it's gonna start. And again, you're gonna hear in Draconic. What is it now? I can't deal with this. Where am I? Oh. He's gonna look around again. Are we on a bloody boat right now? And it's gonna be really confused. But my friends, I may have some magic I didn't tell you about. Nothing to worry about. That just makes me more powerful, more important. Your friend is so strong. Don't worry. He's gonna look around at everyone. His arm going back to the normal elephant.
Well, I
Rob,
guess
just as a response in hearing like you speak Draconic, start speaking Elvish to Flavia like, I can also speak a fancy language.
what does he actually like know Elvish?
I know Elvish and Gnomish.
Cool.
Orc.
Okay,
Over.
cool.
Can't really find a drake, so here you go. You get a fairy drake.
Nice.
What
But I
is
guess
it?
For now.
well,
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm imagining. No wings though.
Flavia's gonna just
Yeah.
be like, well, I guess things can't get any weirder. Think you have a ship to go and repair, Bamouj?
Yes, I do. And he's gonna good
Sorry.
timing Swedish. He'll stick his arm out towards the drake again, and it will vanish into the same light that it crawled out of.
I also like how Nim has no idea this is going on. He's just happily repairing the crew.
No, Nim is just going around trying to see if find anything in the fisherman that we killed.
Smart looting.
He's looting. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
What?
Your phone?
That's curious.
Alright. What specifically are you looking for?
Anything useful, valuable?
Magical,
You
maybe?
find. Let me get the generator going.
Like something that worth a lot of money?
You found the eye of
Yeah.
1,000 deaths.
He just finds a second copy of the map that Scratch stole.
They're all loots. It's definitely a bit more. You find jewels, necklaces, like all like sea pearls, and all together it's a worth of 125 gold coins. That's the worth
Wow.
of the whole you go.
Damn, we got a new rich person in our group.
I mean, Swedish still has all your stuff, so it's gonna make you buy
No.
them back.
Take it back. What was that again?
Yeah,
Pearl?
While
that?
we were playing your character, we just did
Yeah,
give back
you
the
got
stuff,
some.
So
You got some sea pearls, some diamonds, some emeralds, but altogether there are 125 gold coins worth.
So say.
So did anyone invest in Panther because his stock value just went up?
Hey. 2x emeralds.
I invested in Bamouj and it's paying off.
Oh yeah. Hey, give me all the gold. Wait for it.
And he's the owner of a ship now, so
Yeah. I'll sell it.
Oh yeah. I want to make a group's deception check to see if you guys can convince the pirate crew that this is Bamouj the captain and they should listen to him.
What'd you say it was?
A group's what did I say?
Deception.
check. Group's deception check. Yeah.
12 total.
Deception.
16. Total.
of course we do get advantage, right? Because he looks like Captain Bamouj, right?
It's up there.
Right?
Ah, we
Oh,
don't
wait.
need it. 26.
6. All right. I'm
That's
gonna
26.
What is it? Drake?
divide by
Warden?
6. Yeah. Okay. You guys managed to they call it to deceive the pirates into thinking that he's the captain.
Hell yeah.
He's still a
As
fighter.
you do, you guys can take a long rest as you guys are sailing towards wherever you want to go.
We wanna chase after Scratch, I take it?
I mean, let's talk above table. We probably should get back to Castriot and figure out what's going on over there, right?
True, but we went through like a portal. We don't even know if we're on the same plane.
We
Right.
could just ask one of the crew which play of where are we?
Yes. Are we
Yeah,
in
you
hell,
could,
baby?
you could do that.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
How do you want to ask this? And who you gonna ask this to?
Run.
Emmerich, you got this.
Run.
You're the charismatic person. You're a wizard. You know this.
Yeah, Flavio's just gonna like lean back in the chair and just kind of almost close her eyes and just start napping with her like her hand is still firmly on that hilt of that broken sword, just like clutching it, and she's just gonna nap. Ain't her problem anymore.
Hello.
But Nim,
Yes.
I would. Did you know that we there's no crew member on board, right? That is in an earshot, right?
No, they're busy
Downstairs.
repairing the stuff.
Okay.
So basically, you guys have been sailing after all the stuff that happened. You've been sailing for a bit, so that ship is on the move.
Did you know that Bamouj, he speaks Draconic?
No.
This guy's downstairs.
Bamouj, tell him.
What are you talking about?
He's swimming.
Stop making up these jokes, my friend.
The Grog looks like. Could you make like a persuasion check to see if you convince Grog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's only an 8.
No.
Okay. Grog's like not fully convinced, but he was open to be gaslit. He's like,
What are you talking about?
what are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean we find it quite
Alright.
useful at Moose. We've had no
He's gonna,
problems
like,
with it.
Look around at everyone else.
As long as you have like
just
the
to make
maps
sure that
loaded
they
and
are
stuff, I
far
think it's
enough away.
quite good.
No,
You can have like all
Whisper.
your stuff here and
not in Draconic.
There you go.
I doubt you understand Sylvan. Just to throw you off even more.
Well, I mean, now that
You see,
I'm a warlock, I do have comprehend language.
Oh.
Luckily, I do not have the ritual components required for it, and I don't actually know I'm a warlock yet. So
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You just see Grog being utterly confused by another new language that he's never heard. Just thinking that like it's an extra accent or something, and then just starts scratching his head and be like, "I just
Let
gotta
chaos reign,
need to
boy."
lay down or something."
Yes, I think you do. But we are, yeah, hell yeah, boy. I'm in a good mood now.
Been a long time coming.
Yeah, long time.
It was a very interesting
All of this
revelation.
was the entire pirate thing. Queek
Mhm.
just made up, man. That's having to. We're working on the fly here.
That's pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
A true campaign.
cool. Yeah, I mean
Alright,
now.
Anything
so-
can happen.
You guys have gathered from the crew that you are sailing in the Stormtide Ocean, which lays between pretty much North Neneador and East Neneador. And the ship was initially heading towards. Let me get my map so I say it right. Where did I put the map? I think it's Eaststone. D&D maps. World building.
Trying to find a map quickly.
There is a little map. Yes, so you guys were sailing towards Eaststone. It's up to you guys if you want to continue sailing towards it or somewhere else. They also tell you that they're 1 day sailing away from Eaststone with the speed they're going now.
Mhm.
If you would turn the other way, the closest land would be in 2 days and a half sailing.
So I take it we're moving faster over water than we would over land? Like walking speed?
I mean, yeah, of course. Depends what kind of ship you have, and since this one is damaged, it's taking a little bit longer than it should be.
So how
Yeah, what are we thinking?
Yeah.
Do we think in Eaststone that there will be some way of magically transporting us back to Direspine? I have no knowledge of Eaststone and its size, so
Do we know anything about Eastern actually yet?
Let me think. Flavia, make a history check.
If Flavia's fast asleep, but she'll just like, as she's leaning back on the chair, she'll kind of like, the chair will kind of start falling backwards and she'll be like, oh, and just like jump to awake and just like, oh, oh. I mean, she's like, what's, yes, like, and just kind of like she was always listening the entire time to the conversation. You say history?
Yep.
That is a 17.
With a 17, with your knowledge about all the rogue stuff and a little bit knowledge of spine networking, you know that Eaststone is a let me actually get out my notes because I actually wrote it out. It's Places of Enters, another empire. Eastone. Eastone is a large fishing settlement and home to many corrupt trading companies and mercenaries. That's what you know.
Yeah, I'll mention the corruptness to the group. And I guess I'll be like, I also found this map, and I'll present them the treasure map I found, the pirate map with the castle ruins, the gold keep, and the red X. I'll say, I'll be like, this could also be very physically and physically rewarding, as I'll put it out. And is there like any, like, does it resemble any of the maps? Like, is it clear where it is, or is it literally just like an island with a castle? Like, is it just like a castle? It could be anywhere.
You don't really see any features on the map. It seems like it's a hastily made map, copied from a more detailed one. The only thing that is obvious to you that it looks like a ruined castle named Goldkeep, but you have no clue where that should be.
as I stare at the map.
Just don't pay attention over there.
Well,
in character, you will not know where.
Yeah, of course. I'll be like, so keep an eye out for anything that resembles this map. But I have first dibs on the loot. Yeah, and then.
So, Dire Spine was just south there, so I think we're somewhere in the middle of the sea, or are we very close to?
You're in Stormtide Ocean, so you're somewhere over here.
Oh yeah, damn. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, Flavius is going to recommend. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I suggest we go to Eaststone to provision and see if there's any news about the goblin and orc attacks in the south.
And lest we forget as well that this is a pirate ship full of loot to the brim, and as we are approaching a black market hub, this could be a perfect time for us to earn a little bit of extra coin for our inconveniences. Wouldn't you say, Bamouj?
Well, pull his nose up, like being kind of disgusted by like backwater gangs.
He's gonna look around a little bit. I think it could be interesting. but I don't think it would be a good idea if we're trying to get back to our friend. We could get in jail.
And how do you expect us to get back with no money?
Well, I do have a ship, apparently.
This ship is in no condition to move fastly above sea. It needs to be repaired.
I also apparently am very renowned. I could probably get some money through some persuasion.
Yeah, by selling the loot at the bottom of this ship. Surely that's what Bamouj, and I'll do like bunny ears, was planning on doing in the first place.
I'm sure he was. I'm sure I was. Yes.
Just Nim so confused.
And make so much gold, we'll never need it again. But we want it.
So to Eaststone, I guess.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Might as well go give the order, Bamouj.
Alright, he'll walk out. He'll get like right up onto the deck. Maintain course to Eaststone. We'll kind of bellow that across to make sure everyone knows. Keep course. Let's go to Eaststone.
Aye, aye, Captain, to Eaststone.
Says Click.
As they sail forward.
But since
Alright.
since both of the masters down though, It's gonna take a really long time to get there.
You have one mast. You have 1 day of sailing towards Eastone.
Yeah, Nolus,
Normally it would be half a day, but yeah,
Nolus is
don't
just
have any
behind
map.
pushing us.
Yeah. Oh, so basically, Nahus is swimming alongside his ship. That's his main goal, to look out for trouble under the water.
Couldn't do that
He's not
last
always swimming, but when he can, yeah. I mean, he was guarding the prisoners, so he wasn't there to see the fish people.
time.
Fair, fair.
Emre.
Everyone take a long rest, since you guys are sailing for a day.
When Bamouj goes out, Emric would send a message to Flavia and say, this deceiver is talking something about mother of something in Draconic, he said earlier. Keep a watch out for what he does.
Is it like a telepathic type thing, or?
A whisper, it's
Okay.
Andrew.
I'll just look at Emmerich and just like give him a quick nod, just like receive.
You can reply.
Oh, I can. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I'll say as well. I'll just look at him and be like, yeah, just nod, because obviously don't want Bamouj to pick up on anything.
Alright. As you guys have been sailing for a couple of hours, Creek, on top of one of the lookouts, yells down, "Ship starboard! Ship starboard!"
Right side, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
Actually,
I pulled up my hands. I was thinking for a second. Bamouj will run over. Starboard side. Look over. Well, Bamouj will walk over. Look what's going on.
Make a perception check.
Oh God, why did that do to me?
It's Hammerer. He's coming to get us back. He's got a new ship.
Yeah.
You said perception? That's a 13.
Yeah. With a 13, you look to the starboard.
I'm just blind.
And yeah, sure, you see a ship. You cannot tell what way it's facing, what kind of ship it is, but you do see a ship in the distance.
God. So, just for reference, what did I say? The Ivory Mammoth, whatever the ship is called, I made up. It does have pirate flags on it, right? Are we still sailing our colors right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You're flying bright red banners with the what was it? An elephant skull on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Take down the flags. We don't need another fight. He'll command to the crew.
Take down the flags? We've never taken down the flags. What do you mean, Captain?
I said take down the flags.
Chop.
Making the intimidation check.
There we go. This is more important, like more in line. I should have taken the actor. Uh-oh. That's a 9.
You hear a murmur amongst the crew. I don't know what happened to the captain, bro. Bro. I don't know what happened to the captain. We've always been flying our banners. It's one of our most recognizable features. Many ships fear us, as they do take down the flags, but they're murmuring in disagreement. Bro.
They won't have a boat soon enough, relax.
Could I investigate the mast and see how big because is it fully? It's like broken.
Oh yeah,
and
the
it's
two
like snapped.
masts are drifting somewhere at sea. It's
Oh.
fully broken off.
With all the
Okay,
flags.
lovely.
To be fair, taking down your pirate banners and you only have one mast, you don't really seem like a pirate ship at this moment. If you only have one mast.
Mm-hmm. Well, Grog then goes to Bamouj and is like,
Maybe we could ask Nalos to inquire more about that ship.
Yeah, that's actually a great idea. Bamouj will um, call off into the water, I guess, to Talos' attention to go over and like point gesture over there.
After a few minutes, he comes up and he yells back at you. You know, Captain, you can always use telepathy like you normally use to call me.
I have a headache. I can't right now. Go look at the other ship. He's just gonna try to command him to go.
All right. He swims off. I'm going to make a history check for this guy. After a good 20 minutes, he reappears on the deck, and then he says, "Captain, it's an Eledhon warship heading our way."
We don't look dangerous, right? Would you say we look dangerous? He'll look down at.
Well, other than the 6 huge magical enchanted cannons, no, I guess.
Right. He's gonna look around at the cannon. Is there any sort of way we can pull the cannons back to not be right on the edge, or at least point their?
I didn't
up
even
the
see
sky
the
or
pirate
something?
ship, the pirate flag back here.
You can point it up to the sky. Moving it backwards or something will be very hard.
We're
because they're
playing
very heavy.
D&D. We're using tabletop
Emmerich,
simulator.
make a history check.
Oh god.
Oh,
I don't have
You
a
got
plus
this, Emmerich.
3. No.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a straight 7.
Okay, with a 7, you have a vague feeling you recognize the mechanism of these cannons, but that's about it.
Are they made of stone or metal? I guess metal.
They're just made out of metal, yeah.
Yeah.
But you might have a feeling that they're maybe dwarven made, but you're not sure.
Yeah, because I have.
So yeah, they're very heavy.
Grog is gonna ask the Nalos, like,
Hey, Fishman, is that ship coming our way?
Yeah. Yes. He said it. It's the ship is sailing you guys' way.
How are we planning to do this? Because if we say we're in with the Second Legion, that they might see us as deserters
I'm
in the
guessing
middle of an ocean.
the ship has no papers of any sort that can have any credibility to command or warship.
The ship totally does not have criminal paperwork. No.
mm-hmm.
prepare for battle.
Like, the Rose is not gonna save us right now.
Oh, what was the thing we got? The
Very
rose, right?
unlikely.
Yeah, you got the rose. Silver rose.
Do we know if the Legion has ships, like the Second Legion, or is it like the Navy and the Army are separated?
It's pretty common knowledge that the Neander Empire has a dedicated navy, apart from their armies. So this will be a naval ship, not necessarily from any ground armies.
Mm-hmm.
I have ideas, but it'll just break our cover. Like I could try to shapeshift, but they would immediately, our crew would realize I was lying to them the whole time.
Does this ship, well, compared to the other ship, how does the sizes look? Is ours bigger, smaller?
Where's the
Make a perception check if you can see it from here.
Check out the nose on the ship.
Yeah, this is what Sim looks like now. It's so cool.
Perception.
Battle.
Yeah, it's 11.
1 second. With an 11. You only seem to be able to notice the size of their cells, and they seem to be on par with your cells. But they seem to have less cells than you would originally have before they got destroyed.
It would look like a tough battle, but we have no shot at outrunning it, I think.
Do we have fake papers of trade?
Could we like search around in the captain's quarters to try to find any?
Yeah, making groups investigation.
Group investigation.
Group.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not going well, man.
You don't really seem to find anything other than a list of little paper recently captured slaves, and then you guys' names on there, with a stamp of Captain Bamouj underneath it, and it says planning to sell at Easton.
Wow.
Is there any way we could try to like forge them at all? Like forge some papers?
I mean,
Yeah,
Or
you
we
can
can
try.
try to persuade them.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, my name carries some weight. I'm not so much sure with the Noldorians, but I am a nobility, and I do have this note with the seal from the ambassador from Drowland. Darkspire, what's it called again? Sorry, I always ask that.
Darkspire?
Sailor
Nice.
Tower. Yeah. Sailor Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have this, so maybe I could use this to get us a ride, or convince them that we have no ill intent, and we are simply we were attacked by pirates on a way to deliver this message.
Maybe, yeah. What's the likelihood of a naval warship taking bribes, do you think?
I don't know.
That's a great way to die.
I don't think so.
Do we have, like, could I ask the crew to, like, do we have any other, like, merchant ship flags or colors that we've, like, stolen off of other ships that we could fly instead to make them think we're a merchant ship?
You definitely have some flags to fly under that are
Okay.
like for merchants or whatever, yeah.
He'll tell them to like put those up, fly those flags so we can stay undercover, hoping that the Niniador Navy won't care, and just hope that works.
Make a history check to see if you know what kind of flag you're gonna pull up.
Oh shit. More important than ever to roll not that terribly. That's a 14. That's not good.
Alright, with a 14, you start pulling up a ochreish yellow flag with in the middle 3 rings that forms like a triangle shape. You're pretty certain this is a Volon merchant flag.
All right. I'm guessing we're just gonna have to try to sail confidently and hope they don't stop us. I don't know. Up to. And what do you guys think? We were flying the colors of merchants, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, we have to explain our masks being destroyed. I say we say we were attacked by, well, by these fish people. There's not like there's not enough bodies to prove that we're not lying.
And our papers, and our papers were damaged in my quarters. He's gonna point at like the broken window, saying they may have like broke through.
And
Just-
Emmerich will go and hide all the loot downstairs in his new magic bag.
Brooks is just gonna
I think there's
move
a way for
into the captain's room and try to break the table to make it look like there was more fighting in there.
Oh, I will help.
Do we have to roll something for that, or
What are they doing?
is we want to break like the table in the captain's chair in the captain's room to make it look like a fish person went inside and like there was a fight in there. That's why we
mean, yeah.
lost papers.
Okay, you can just break stuff, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Smash.
Bamouj not stopping us, or Flavia is in the chair. No. Okay.
No.
Then the Grog just uses his arms. He just puts away the stool leg that the broke earlier, and then just starts breaking the table, like pretending like there's been a big scuffle around there. And then,
Flavia still has like her legs up on it as he does it, and she's just like jumps back and is just like, whoa, 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 tell me before you're gonna do something like that, my good man.
I'm sorry. Thought you were more perceptive.
There was also a couple of gold coins laying on top of the table, so I assume you snatch that quickly before they break the table.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
3
Grog
gold
is not the
coins, I
richest.
guess.
Yeah, seeing that happen as well, there's almost like a light bulb just goes up in Flavia's head, and she's just like, oh, well, that actually is a good point. Is there anything worth taking around here whilst we still have a little bit of peace and quiet?
That's a good point.
yeah.
Let's investigate.
Yeah,
Make an investigation check in the cabin.
oh, yeah.
Oh.
I think I can.
You're
also
just
investigate.
face planting a wall, looking at nothing.
Yeah,
no,
just
there's
be
nothing here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
Meanwhile, behind you, there's like a huge chest filled to the brim with something.
That would be something. Anyways, like we could send over. Sorry.
We could maybe send over the fishman again and relay any information that we've been hit by other fish people, and maybe they can be our escort to safe harbors as a merchant vessel of our own.
You're gonna send a fish person to say they got attacked by fish people?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Not all fish people are the same, Queek.
Yeah, really.
Whoa.
I can't believe you're fishing this.
Cancelled, cancel on kick, let's go.
Right click.
What do you guys think?
So
Couldn't hurt us, at least.
Mr. DM, I know
Mhm.
that the real Bamouj was very notorious from what we were talking about. Would there be any mention of it like on the ship beyond how much stuff is being stolen? Like, was there paper, like a notebook or anything in his room that's like, oh, I'm so amazing, #1 pirate of all time, kind of thing?
There is. Let me quickly check who it was. The quartermaster. Oh, I was gonna say you could ask the quartermaster, but that guy Cloud went overboard, and you didn't see him afterwards. So that was the Tabaxi Cloud that went overboard.
Well, I wouldn't know how renowned he is then, as a Loxodon pirate. Alright, never mind.
No, the quartermaster will be the only one who had actual papers on and stuff. He could have stashed it somewhere, but you have no clue where it is.
Yeah. Could I look around, like, the Bamouj's quarters?
There's a
or anything,
wanted poster on the wall.
Yeah, if there's anything. Like, if he had his own personal notes.
Make an investigation check.
Alright, well. Yeah, that's a 6.
With a 6, you don't really find anything that would tell you how famous you were, or Bamouj was. You do find on one of the walls of the cabin lays a bunch of bottles, and inside those bottles are different miniature ships with names that I did not come up here with. But basically, what you would assume is that these ships are maybe have been sunk by Captain Bamouj. That's what you would think, at least. And they're like, I don't know, like 8 or 10 of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he won't really. I wouldn't know that to a T, but assuming that I'm gonna like try to stuff it under something in a box or something, just put those out of sight at least. Try to like make like anything that looks like it could be pirate-y, he'll try to stuff away or throw out the window if it's small and heavy enough to sink.
Okay.
But that's, I mean, not sure what to do. But they are still approaching us, the warship?
Yes, we're getting closer any second.
If Emric has time, he would want to try and go beneath to the under the ship and see if he can take everything that's remotely valuable and fits. That as well. But anything that he can fit into the bag of holding.
Roll a d20. Or a d100. Do you have a d100?
We have a percentile die, right?
5 d20.
Oh!
Jesus. Okay. Let's get this one. Oh, Jesus. You find all kinds of different stuff. But to keep it simple, you find a total of 761 gold coins.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Of course, we gave
But
it to the
that's basically all stuff like small artifacts, diamonds. There's some real coins, chalices, all that stuff. That's the rare together.
Wait, how big is the bag of holding?
Are they bigger than the ship?
I mean, like the opening from the bag of holding.
Yeah, that's everything that's possible to fit in.
So, if it wanted to, you could maybe put the cannons inside the bag of holding.
I don't think it's big enough for that.
A standard bag of holding is 2 feet in diameter and 4 feet deep, and it can hold up to 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
That no cannons.
I mean, I have no problem. Like, we obviously, no one's really thinking about
Maybe you
Bamouj.
could search for something to fix, like the mast can't be fixed anywhere. Actually, never mind.
No. It's more of a case if they board us and they see a fucking horde of a pirate horde in the bottom of the ship, they might get suspicious.
Fair. Grog is gonna ask Nalos.
Did you see if the ship had any cannons? What?
Let me check. Okay. Well, the other ships don't typically have cannons. They do have a large fixed trebuchet on top of it.
I mean, then we probably outrange them. So if they want to, or at least if they come in and try to attack us, we could send in a full broadside. Even any ship would feel that.
If we do that, we're doomed to be in a battle, which I don't know if we can win.
Yes, I think
We
this.
don't have. We only have to start fighting if they want to fight with us.
I think the smartest play is to lead us into Eastone, say that we were attacked and we need repairs from the fish people. I think that's probably the safest way, because we can't make it to any other town that will have enough capabilities to repair us. I can only imagine. So I think our goal is still Eastone, and our best way is to convince them.
Henrik will just make sure that no one's close by. There is another option.
Dump them over the sea.
We blow the ship up.
No, that would be bad. But if we say we captured this ship from a bunch of pirates in a battle, and we let the others escape to a dinghy or something.
Do you think the other pirates would go for that, though, to throw away their very identity?
It's either that or death, we could say.
Death may come easy for you, my short friend, but Flavia Augustus is a little harder to kill.
I don't think either of us will die, because when that ship tries to board us, I will go into nothing. I can be a stowaway for quite some time before I'm found.
Oh, you're gonna turn invisible again and leave us behind.
I will save you if the moment arrives. Meanwhile, a pirate crew would not look too good on us. Any of us.
It's not a good situation we are in either way.
It's just an option. We would lose all fighting capability if they left.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they would also severely, or most likely, help us have a chance at convincing that we took over this ship from the famous Bamouj of the Ivory Leviathan. I would think there's a handsome price on Babouj's head.
I don't want to go to prison.
You're gonna be a different person in that plan.
Is there any of the crew around us when we're talking about this right now?
I would
Oaken
hope
is
not.
on deck, Leek is on the lookout, and
I'm
Nala is
sorry,
in the water.
Okay. I'll look at him then. Just continue talking as Bamouj. I don't think that's a great idea. I don't know what you mean. Be someone else.
Flavio just like sits back as again in the chair and says, "Well, say the words, and I will become captain of this ship."
I know you would like it. So. I just don't see a way we can fight a warship.
Yeah,
in this state.
fighting would be suicide.
Indeed, and I very unlikely they will not board us. And this crew is not the most subtle in a way.
Like, I keep thinking of plans. I just can't do any of them while staying as Bamouj.
Yeah, I mean, we could this is above the table. We could like lock them or just send them below deck, maybe. Like at least
Yeah.
or
I can transform into that lieutenant or whatever we met in the city, and or anyone else besides Bamouj. That might be a little bit more reputable.
Yeah.
Could also transfer into Castrol.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a great idea.
Don't be Castrol.
Yeah, there's a massive bounty on his head, empire wide.
I don't know.
Because if we could try and convince them to let us jail them, saying they're cargo, or I don't know how this we would know how this empire thinks about slaves, right? Quick.
Huh?
We
Yeah, how's it
would
going,
know
FC?
if the
Welcome, man.
empire is against slaves, for slaves, has slaves, outlaws it.
The Neodor Empire doesn't really call them slaves, more like squires.
Just squires.
Slavery is frowned upon, but when given a different name, just as squire, it doesn't exist. So, slavery.
Nice. Semantic.
Indentured workers. As called.
Unpaid internship, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. How else would they build these magnificent cities?
If
you do.
Flavia,
You wouldn't know that. Never mind.
if Bamouj and Flavia try to convince them, they might go for it. It will only be until we get Eaststone.
So that's the plan, then. We convince them that we've captured this ship. How did we capture it? How did we get on this ship? There's no other ship.
We say we were originally on a ship with missions from the second. What's it called?
Second Legion?
Second Legion.
Second Legion.
And a bad storm sunk our ship. We managed to get ourselves onto this one. They were pirates, so we took them down.
And then we decided to fly merchant colors.
We decided to fly something that wasn't pirate colors.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it sounds like a plan. It's the only one we have, so...
It all depends on you guys trying to convince them.
Oh god.
Good luck.
This is gonna go so poorly.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
As you guys look over to starboard, you notice that the ship is well in distance for shootings, so for naval battles. So this is the chance if you want to do anything, or you want to let the ship come closer.
Wait, what now? What we're doing?
Oh, they're so
The,
close.
the ship has closed to your to a certain distance that naval battle is definitely possible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we do, right? Like, we're not just sinking Imperial ships, right? Like,
So
for no reason. I mean, it would be fun,
Yeah,
but
that's
we're mercenaries, right? Like, we're not just. We are still.
Think of the gold.
well,
That's a bad idea. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean, I'm evil,
It is-
but I'm
it's
lawful
fine.
evil. I feel like we don't have a reason to, like, just attack
sink a ship.
with one mask up, and yeah, I think it's as we've just been saying, it's suicide to take them on, right? That's what we've just been saying. So
Basically.
All right. As the as you look to your side, you see yeah, a pretty magnificent warship. It has more of a look like let me quickly look it up. It is a Roman-ish design. More specifically, it looks like a bireme. So if you look it up online, bireme, it's basically that kind of ship.
Oh,
So yeah, it
okay.
has. Yeah, I'm actually posted it in. I mean, it's like your average Roman ship with one sail. I'm gonna post it in the chat. Quick screenshot of it. It's in a General Eledhon, so basically that's the kind of warship. It's being operated by a lot of rowers, one sail, and it has a huge trebuchet on the front of the ship.
You know, as I look at it,
Um,
I think we can definitely take that down.
Yeah, no, I'm changing my mind.
Told you it has the same size of sails.
Our cannons are very large. Okay, morally wise, I don't think most of us would agree to do that above table.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But you could be
so
Bamouj and threaten to shoot them if they don't leave.
well, we wouldn't have to live with the consequences.
Yeah. And if we don't actively shoot them, but if your crew and the pirates do it, I'm like, it's a gray area. Kind of.
Oh God.
I've
You
died.
guys do
we made a
notice
good
that
decision.
the amount of sailors on their ship is more than double that you guys have on your ship. So
Right. This is a bad idea. We shouldn't
If they don't
intimidate
get
them.
onto the ship, though, it's. moot
I
point.
mean, from this distance you can also spot that they have a lot of bows and arrows laying on the ship, so they most definitely will shoot with bow and arrows.
I don't think we win a fight.
Yeah, Flavia makes it clear that she's not in the mood to fight senseless violence.
Yeah.
I think we try to play it off as we're merchants, and we put these. We were attacked. Our crew is a little bit. It's a coalition from people of different pasts, so it makes sense why some are a little bit more aggressive than others, but they've been reformed. We lie, something like that. This is being set in character, I imagine.
I just
but
don't think Bamouj should show himself if he's so
yeah,
victorious.
but we don't know that. I mean, that's all we can really do. 'Cause I wouldn't know
Yeah,
to
go for it.
transform otherwise.
What happens, happens.
What happens, happens, boys. Chaos? Are we all in agreement?
Oh, yeah,
Mm.
I think so.
I mean, if anyone has other ideas, we don't have much time.
Yeah, no, sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright.
You hear from the other ship a yell, "Lower your sails!"
We will comply. I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy on myself to amplify my voice to be able to respond because they're so far away. We will comply. We are just merchants on our way to Eastone.
Merchants, where do you hail from?
Oh shit. We come from many different places. Our crew is a coalition. We don't have one home. I'm from far to the east. Some are from here.
Make a persuasion check.
Alright.
I would like to cast what's it called again? This
Guidance?
cantrip that you can
Guidance.
add guidance.
Guidance? Okay.
Yeah.
Come on. No. Okay. 11 plus, that's a 17. It could be worse. 17 isn't bad.
What is your trading company called?
He's gonna look around at everyone else in the crew. Like, is
East
he?
India Company.
Ivory East. I don't know.
Looking up at the flag again. Do I recognize it at all?
Make a history check.
Please.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
Come
Come on.
You still have guidance as well, right?
Guidance. Guidance. Let chaos reign. Come on.
Oh.
Oh, juicy.
Oh, nice.
It's fine. So do I
Well,
recognize
it's
it?
it's pretty straightforward. It's one of the biggest trading companies. It's called the Rings of Avolon.
We sail for the rings of Volon. I'm sure you've heard of us. Why that?
All right, lower your sails. We will board now.
I don't think you need to do that, but okay. And they'll...
As part of the Rings of Volon, you are under inspection from the Neother Empire when you sail towards the Neother city.
Yes, I know. We just have some issues. We were attacked recently, and we don't want you to pick up any diseases we may have caught.
Oh, don't worry, we have the greatest butchers on our ship to deal with sickness.
Okay. I guess they'll send out the command to lower the sails.
Captain, you want to lower the sails? Are you sure about this?
Just go along with it. Act like we are merchants. Tell everyone. Go around quietly. Quickly.
Okay. The pirate looks at his own uniform. Clearly a pirate uniform, because you guys did not tell the rest of the pirates to act like merchants. They all still look like pirates. They will do their best to hide their weapons and clothing, but it's not the perfect disguise.
There are
as they,
bodyguards.
lower their sails.
Yeah, bodyguard. I'm sure we can lie.
It's a disguise.
As the Neother warship closes down, a large walk plank gets lifted up the air and with a slam falls upon your top deck. And there is one person walking over the plank, and you guys can quickly realize or quickly notice that this is Castriot. Castriot is walking the plank towards you. and this is where we're gonna end the session.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
He joined the Navy.
Black Wolf, you crazed man.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Honestly, that
That's
is
why
a
we're
Castro experience.
Kill them all.
I know this is where we're gonna end it.
Imagine we would have all been bad guys, and we would have started shooting at the ship, and then we would have just killed Castigo.
Hopefully they picked up Hammer and they still have him.
That would
Oh,
be
that
fun.
guy drowned like 5 hours ago.
So you say, we don't know that.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the session today.
Yeah, that's great. Nice little mix of combat and
I got
roleplay.
rich.
Yeah, I'm that.
The money is good.
Well, we just need to sell it. We need to get to that fucking port so we can sell stuff and buy stuff. We need a shopping episode, okay?
I have a very good spell for that.
Dad, Mummy needs to buy herself a new fucking bit of armor. Now I'm a warlock. Medium armor proficiency.
Hell yeah.
Not that I know that I'm a warlock. Not that I know I can wear medium armor.
I mean, you don't need armor, right?
Nah.
You
just become a spellcaster / ranger.
No, you just need someone to like Nim to stand in front of you.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Nim was really courageous in this battle, okay?
Sure.
He charged the enemy with a long stick, okay?
Oh, why didn't you just get the things from Embrick? Oh.
Well, it's not my problem that that little lucid dwarf decided to run upstairs.
I told Quick I wanted to drop everything. I guess that didn't happen. Anyway. Yeah, so during the hours, he would have given you all your stuff, so you do have it.
So, we're done for today, yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we need to get to Eastone, and then I'm gonna ask about this map, and then I say we head off and go fucking dig up some buried treasure.
Just visit this one lonely dragon on the way south.
Yeah, it's right here. It's fine. Goalkeeper's here, so
Yeah.
we go there. Boom. More side
Boom.
quests.
Boom, and then just go
Yeah.
back to.
I mean, but
Boom.
I mean, probably as well. Casterot doesn't want to probably return to Noldir, so they're all.
Why? Why do you think that?
Why do
That's
I
good.
have a -5 in Great Weapon Master? That's not good.
You do.
Minus-
You take -5 to your attack roll, but you have like extra damage on your damage roll or something.
You learn to put the weight of a weapon to advantage, letting its momentum empower your strikes. Okay.
Yeah, cool guys. That's where we're gonna wrap up this episode then. On the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it.
So,
It was a really good one today. So we won't be back live with this until the 31st now. So it's gonna be a while till we're till we're back doing more Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your week. Yeah, that was a really